Why is it windowed? I cannot see my mouse. Oh shit. Why is there no sound? Am I tripping? No, there's no sound. And I cannot see my fucking. Oh, boy. Um, why is there no sound? That really bugs me. Okay, there we go. Contains depictions of violence. Oh, hold on. Pause. He's a, oh, can I show that? Oh shit. Mm. Hmm. This is gonna be weird. Um. Yeah, I need some music, so this is not gonna work. I need some music. Mm-mm. There's no way I can sit here and not have no music. All right, Jack. There's a voice calling to me. Wake up, Jack. It's a woman's voice. I want to keep on sleeping, but it really it doesn't seem like she'll give up soon. I open my eyes. Good morning. It's a nurse. Did you sleep well? Indecision. I know her, not just she, not just because she's my nurse. I've known her for a long time. Her name is Anna. What? Can't talk? Your throat is too dry. Hey, she comes back with some water in a paper cup. All right, hold on. She helps me sit up, puts the cup in my mouth, and lets me drink. Good, feeling better now? Yeah, thanks. Great. Are you comfortable here? Can you sleep well? How's your leg? How does it? Why did she get so close? Tell me if there's anything I can do to help. Okay. Actually, yeah. Let's see. What is the what's the date? Do you know? Oh, just that. August the 3rd. I see. Thank you. Anything else? I shrug. Okay. Well then, I have to go now. Other patients, you know. But I'll be back in a bit. Don't worry. Um. She leans down and pecks. Okay. What kind of relationship we got here, huh? Daughter Journal, August 3rd. I'm going to kill someone. Well. um. Well. Probably her name. We're going to kill her. Oh. I don't want to do it. I'm not a violent man. But what else can I do? I could be wrong to let her live, right? But I can't kill her just yet. I'm too weak. I tested my grip today. I wrapped my hand around my waist and squeezed. I couldn't make it hurt, not at all, not even a bit. Hey, Amelia. Amelia? Amelia? What's going on? Why can't I type? But it doesn't matter much. Even if I was strong enough to go through it, by typing, I don't know. Why not? Still have to wait. I can't do anything until I know Grace is safe. Who the fuck is Grace? It hurts to think about her. No, don't. You can't call me stupid. No. I want to tell her I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got her involved. Please be safe, Grace. August 4th. The drone is still here, thank God. I was afraid she will find it somehow. When I saw that she didn't, it was a huge relief. I want to write it away. I wanted to write in it anyway, right away, but no, I didn't. I have to be patient. I'll write only when I'm sure Anna's not around. Not while she's walking away, trending to patience, pretending she's not who she really is. Why is this starting in the middle of the story, not where all this stuff happened? My hand is fine. Well, I'm taking this off today. This is just to keep from my hand from bleeding. Ew. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get a tattoo over this. I cannot stand this. Matter of fact, let me take it off now. Ouch. It's this nasty. Mm. Yeah, because what it actually looks like is not. It looks nasty. It's nasty, but it's not nasty at all. It's just where the pins were. Ow. Oh, there's still stitches. Ew. Oh. Let me leave this alone. I'm gonna get distracted by this. But it's fine. You still move it. It's just a little. My hand's just super dry. But it's not that bad. Yeah. I'm gonna clean it up today though. It's a good thing that I waited. She came into my room only a few minutes after I woke up. She smiled and asked me how my night was. Seems like a good person. I held back from telling her how I really felt about being here and about her. I mean, it's not like I can hide everything, not after what happened. So what the fuck happened? But at least I can pretend I'm not planning to do what I'm going to do. Who knows? Maybe she thinks I've gone back to how I was before. I haven't gone back. I'd rather die than be like that again. But it would rather be nice if she believed that. She let her guard down. Well, it doesn't matter that much, really. even if she finds out what I'm planning on killing her. So, what is the fucking backstory behind this? Are in her life just the same? If it comes to that, I'll do it. If I need to kill Anna to save Grace, then I will do it. So who the fuck is Grace? You know, Grace doesn't even need to be saved. Yeah, Grace is fine. Somewhere far away without a care in the world. And I'm worrying over nothing. Yeah, okay. If only... What's the backstory? August 5th. August fucking 5th. Okay. I haven't gained any strength back. Am I being impatient? I might be. The doctor thinks for sure that I'm being impatient. I asked him for some exercises I can do, but he told me to shut up and rest. Sound like a normal response. What are you doing in such a hurry for? He asked me. I couldn't tell him, so I didn't say anything. Trying to go home. That's a good response. Ouch. I couldn't do anything, so I couldn't tell him, so I didn't say anything. Okay. The next idea was to find a weapon. You're in the hospital. I mean, how hard would that be? I'm still looking out for something I could use. Why is it panning? But haven't got my hopes up. Why is it background panning? Why is the background panning? I mean, I could rip out a needle in my arm and shove it and cut it to the IV drip, but I don't think it would be a good murder weapon. What then? I couldn't think of anything. My mom was foggy from the drugs and the pain, and goddamn, and goddamn it, why is it there? Always so much bullshit. Okay. What? Okay. And then I tries going to work. What kind of game is this, bro? Why is he playing all this? I can't listen to none of this. None of these music I can listen to. Great. Oh, this is copyright. I cannot listen to none of this. Alright, let's try this. Alright, August 5th again. I'll calm down. I can't afford to lose my nerve. Not now of all times. No emotions that comes when I'm safe. When we're safe, both me and Grace. Why are we concerned about Grace? Who the fuck is Grace? My biggest fear is not being able to walk. They've set the bones in my legs straight and everything, and it's healing its cast, but it'll be a long time before I'm able to walk, right? I've experienced this. Okay. It's a long time for you to walk. Maybe I'll be able to walk with a crutch soon. It could help me get my strength back. I ask the doctor when I see him. It's early morning. I hear someone coming down the hall slowly, not in a hurry. They sound like they're wearing hospital slippers. Most likely it's the doctor or the nurse. I hope it's the nurse. Other than Anna, I pray it's anyone else. The door opens, the doctor comes in, and behind him is a nurse. That is not Anna. I sigh relief. Yeah, yes, doctor, I'm in a lot of pain. No, it's not that, doctor, but well, it can wait. Unless it's urgent. No, it's not. Very well then. It's not what it says, but hey. The doctor can be over 30, can't be over 35 years old. He's wearing a golden watch and fine-looking leather shoes. He doesn't look like a doctor to me at all, more like a businessman. The doctor goes from bed to bed with the nurse, checking on patients, spending no more time than a minute with each. That's normal. He comes to my bed last. Okay, Mr. Friday. What kind of name is that? Okay, Mr. Friday. What was it again? Let me see here. He leaves over some papers and clicks his tongue. Ah, you fell? You fell. Yeah. How the hell did you manage to do that? It's not hard. Oh! These substances were found in your blood. The substance was found in your blood explains that mystery. Not very clever, are you? Getting high. Doctor, you can't say that. Oh, sue me. And you, don't do it again. Next time I won't patch you up, you hear? I'll try not to. He's being rude, but he doesn't really bother me. I've got more important things on my mind. Metallica's not playing? Bro, what the fuck? Bruh, I just want songs. I just want some chill songs. Why can't I get that? Why is that so hard? Alright, let's go with that then. Since nothing was to be chill. Doctor, how long until I can start walking, at least with crutches? I don't know. What? Wait, you're a doctor, aren't you? My doctor, the very same. Who do you think operated on you? I look down at my leg. I suddenly very unsure of what I'll see when the cast comes off. Can you at least guess when I'll be able to walk? I'd rather not. The nurse nurse standing next to the doctor looks uncomfortable. She's holding a hand to her forehead and sighing. But why not? Don't I deserve to know? Well, a lot of factors are at play here, you see. The doctor starts moving his hand in complex patterns. Plenty of factors can change how quickly you heal. A whole lot, so who can really say? Factors like what? Oh, so many of them. Like what? Dialogue. Why is the dialogue like this? Like, he glances down at his papers. Like your blood pressure, which is crap, by the way. Are you stressing over something? Yes. No, doctor, I'm not. I'm fine. He frowns a little. Well, you'll be fine. Kick your feet back and relax. What you're in such a hurry for anyway? You haven't got a job waiting for you outside or anything. Huh? Oh, how did you know that? Oh, well, nurse, he snaps his fingers trying to remember. Anna? Ah, Nurse Anna. That's the one. She told me. And yes, I know about you too. No need to act surprised. You're a lucky guy, you know that. This game. What is this game? Yeah, let's do this. When I first found out, I was against letting her care for you, being objective and all that stuff, you know. But she really wanted to, so I thought whatever. And she's taking it well, so it's okay. It's okay, I guess. Okay. I don't know, but why does it blinks out the face? The doctor stares off into space, then looks at me and grins. Oh, I see. It's her. What? She's the reason you tell her you want her to get the hell out of here. Yeah. I don't blame you. There's no privacy here at all. Oh no, I didn't. Don't be ashamed. Nah, I get what it's like. He drops a smile, but why is there so much to read? But you can't be thinking of the same sort of things. You got to rest properly. All right. He leaves with a thumbs up. Two of the other patients are laughing while whistling, and another one is grumbling with what must be jealousy. Idiots. My journal is pressed against me in a new hiding spot. I've moved it 3 times now. How can you hide a journal? How can you hide a journal? My thoughts are burning a hole in my skull. I've got to share them with someone, even if someone is a piece of paper. And now she's still out there somewhere. Fucking Grace. Alright. Can we see who Grace is? August 6th. Damn it. Okay. I'm stuck here with nothing to do but lie uselessly and wait. All I can do is wait. Nothing. Okay, wait. Okay, for how long? It's 2 hours after I've written down those words. I'm looking at the little notebook that is my journal I've gotten into my hands. I'm amazingly lucky to have it. Someone have left the book and a pen at my nightstand to my bed. And I've checked the nightstand drawers on a whim, and there they were. Now, the only thing that's keeping me sane, there's no TV or books or even magazines in here. I'm counting the pages. I got nothing left in the notebook. Checking how much ink is in the pen. But then she comes in. But then she comes in, and I feel my heart stop. Good evening, boys. She greets everyone, but only looking at me. I remember back hello. Meanwhile, my hands are still holding the textbook, clutching it actually. I can feel beads of sweat forming on my forehead. The notebook is small, very small. My hand must be hiding it from view, or are they? If she noticed, Annabelle pays it no mind. She wheels in the cart with our medication. While she's busy with other patients, I slip a notebook of it under my blanket, smooth it over, and like quietly. How are you holding up, sweetie? What the hell is this? What is this? I nearly jump at Anna's whispered words. I didn't notice her approach. Fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, thanks. Jack, don't you remember what I told you? It's no good to put on a brave face. I'm here for you, okay? What this about? Does she know? What? I know about everything, you see. She leans in closer, I nearly faint. Everything. Okay. Yes, I had a little chat with your doctor, you know. And she told me a little about how much trouble you're having down there. As soon as I realized as soon as I realized what she meant, my tense body loosens up. Ah, yeah, that. It's a bit of a problem, I guess. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Your health has a priority over sex. But don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. She puts her hand on my blanket, smoothing it out absent-mindedly. It makes me happy though to see you like this again. After how you acted before your accident, I thought, never mind. Without warning, she leans even closer. I feel her hot breath on my cheek. But since you're so eager, Jack, I promise that after you release, I'll give you the time of your life. What is this, bro? I'll make you forget all about Grace. Her words are like a slap in the face. I can only stare back. So you still care about her? I don't like that. Someone like you and her, someone like you and someone like her, you should never have been together in the first place. She does not like that. Okay, please think only of me. After all, we were made for each other. It's that type of story. Cool. It's that type of story. If I do, if I promise I'll be with you always, will you leave Grace out of this? Oh, that's no good. I can't do that. just, just you're asking that, it shows you're still thinking about her. She hasn't got anything to do with this. Well, with what you did with what you did to me, and what you'll do to you, or what I'll do to you. So stay out of it. Are you holding her somewhere? Ah, at least that girl's good for one thing. Thanks to her, you've been a good boy, even though you're still so confused. Anna, please. I'm close to crying. I want to tear my hair out. Anna smiles again. Fine, sweet. I promise I won't hurt her. As long as you do one thing for me. Do you know what this? Do you know what that is? What? I do. Of course I do. It's something she's been telling me to do for ages, since before I got here. She's like a broken record. You want me to remember everything? Yep. Oh, I can't wait. When you do that, everything will be perfect. We'll be together again forever. So promise me you'll remember. I promise I'll try. What? No. That's not good enough. Why did her eyes change? What kind of fucking story is this? That's not good enough. You promise you'll try, and look where that got us. Tell me you'll do it. I promise. I'll recall it all. Good. We'll work on that when you get out of here. But if your memory comes back before then, tell me before you tell anyone else. Okay. Bye-bye for now. She wheels out the car, glancing back one last time, then that eerie look of hers. I can't tell her I remember already. I've known since before my injury. I've known that when we were both children, she no, I can't tell her. If I do that, she wins and Grace dies. Maybe I'll die too. I can't win by playing along with Anna's delusions. Too, bro. August 7th. I can't just sit here waiting. I've got to wait and I will, but I feel like I can't wait either. I'm doing nothing and it's eating me up. If my stomach is empty long enough, it starts eating itself. Do you know that? I know that. If I do something right now, I'm afraid I might go crazy. Okay. I'm going to write down everything that happened. Maybe that'll make me make sense of things. Right now, my thoughts are buzzy together in my mind like flies around a turd. I want my mind to be clear. To do what I'm going to do and to do it properly, my mind needs to be clear, unclouded. This notebook is small, but I've got enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story, so here goes everything. Finally, the backstory. Oh, what the fuck? I hate when they do that. I hate that. Why can't it just look normal? I met Anna and met her again after so many years in a store where I worked. Grace wasn't there at the time. It was a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. It couldn't have happened. Have been. It couldn't have been. She must have been following me. Okay, she looked like a normal human being. She first came in, I was at the cash register. Okay. She walked straight up to me, cutting in line. An old woman was busy counting her change and didn't complain. Nobody else complained either. Anna stood there a while staring at me. Then she said, "No, I can't do this. I can't start here. I can't do it. There's already too much of that woman in my life." I got to start with someone else. Someone I miss, Grace. Fucking Grace. Alright. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. Of course, the same store. She was and still is a kind, sweet girl. She was a little quiet, but that was perfectly fine. I hated her. I hate most people. Okay. And most things. I was a real asshole. Cool. I didn't spend much time with other people. Whenever a worker invited me somewhere, I turned them down. I didn't chat with anyone else during breaks either. I just somehow, it was just how I was. I cannot read. How I always been. I avoided Grace too off, of course. She tried to talk to me a few times, but then I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts that I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed far away as from her as I could. It worked for a while. Then came the day we talked, really talked for the first time. What the fuck are those shoes? I was restocking the shelves along an old, greasy, long-haired man when Grace came along. I didn't even look at her. What, you looking at the fucking ground? Instead, I became very interested in stacking cans of food onto the lower shelves. I waited for her to leave. Don, can you switch with me? Alright? Can you help Susie? I already did the bottom shelves there. Don, the old man, thanked her and left. And Grace started working next to me. Oh, you got set up. Oh, yeah, you got set up, my guy. You got set up. A minute went by. I found that I couldn't work in peace. Just her being there made me upset. I had nothing to say. I had something to say. I'm fine on my own. If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh, no, I don't mind doing this. I see. Can't you take a hint? I thought that. Excuse me. Is his back, you know? What? Don's back hurts a lot, so I asked him to switch. Oh, I see. He has trouble with lower shelves, so I get it. I didn't do it to bother you, I swear. I said I get it. This man is a real asshole. Okay. We went on to restocking in silence for another minute. I know you don't like me very much, so I thought you might think I was bothering you on purpose. No, so I'm sorry. I sighed. Who says I don't like you? Huh? You don't you? You've always avoided me. Yeah, don't take that personally. That's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Fucking dumbass. If I can go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. So you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Just kidding. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She leaves me alone. I thought now that she knows I prefer it that way. But she didn't. I've always thanked my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she should have, though, for her own sake. I hope she can forgive me. What about passing the time? Writing about the past has been a good idea. Right now, it doesn't even bother me where I am, who I was with. And thinking of Grace, remembering the way she smiled is giving me courage. She got hurt because of me, so I would do anything to make her happy and safe. The weather was nice out today. The sky was blue. There was a tiny window on my left. I can look through it and I twist my head around. The small patch of sky is the only beautiful thing around here. That and my memories of her. Hi, Jack. Hi. A beautiful morning, isn't it? Let's give it our all today. Yep, let's do that. Your uniform is kind of wrinkly, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it is. I haven't gotten iron, so geez, you're so hopeless. I wouldn't go that far. I can iron your clothes for you if you said pretty please. August 8th. After that one time, Grace started to come up to me more and more and talking to me more and more. It was gradual thing, just a hello and goodbye. How are you doing at first? Eventually, they grew into full conversations. While I say full conversations, they were pretty much bare bone. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course, but I didn't push her away. I couldn't tell her why I didn't do that. I surprised myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Hey, Jack. There's a bar down the road. I hear it's a good place to go to. So how about we go there after work to relax? And when she asked me out for drinks, I surprised myself further by saying sure. Okay. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna need her to wear something else besides this fucking hoodie. How do you feel? How do you like it? Is it nice? It's alright, I guess. I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh, well, I don't either. Not a lot. But I thought it would be fun, you know. Grace ordered Jack a coat. A Jack and Coke. I thought my name was Jack. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. I owed. Is it back? Alright, it's back. Okay. Like, what the fuck? Is it back? Is it back? Alright, we're vibing. Alright. We're vibing. Alright, we're vibing. Alright, we're vibing. Okay. Ah! Feels good to relax after a long day at work, doesn't it? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothing. I sipped my drink. Something's bothering you, isn't it? I said it's nothing. I'm just not caught up for this. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have a drink if you don't have to drink if you don't want to. I didn't mean that. I mean all this. I gestured at everything around us. Doing things with people. Why? You wouldn't get it if I explained. We're just too different. I had a rough in life. Really, I'm sorry to hear that. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Well, it would be a shame not to do fun things just because of that. No, I'm just saying it is. It's just not fun for me. I don't like this. How can you say that stuff? You barely even here for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. How you not even a full 20. It's been 10 minutes. I just know. That girl's the Baka look. Okay. She doesn't seem happy I said that. So you want to leave. I hadn't actually thought of leaving. I just complained. I just complained to complain. Well, you can wait, what? Not you can't leave, not yet. Oh yeah? Yes. If you're going on like this, you're never gonna have any fun in life. So promise me you'll at least give being with me a chance. You want me to stay here longer. Yes, at least another hour. An whole hour. Please, fine. I'll do an hour. Thank you. You won't regret it. Yeah, sure. It seemed like such a long time. There was a clock on the wall opposite of me, and I was staring at it for a whole hour, counting down the minutes. Then, when an hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. But then something happened. Oh, God. Grace was having trouble. I had never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. I realized it was because I was sitting there barely saying anything. I was acting all grumpy too. That couldn't have helped. Back in the store, there were so many distractions around us. It was easy for her to chat with me every so often, a few words here and there. I hadn't had much to do back then besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face, I simply couldn't work like that. After a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there looking at her drink instead of me. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'm free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to my mind, no matter how stupid. I didn't know why I did it. It feels so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. Or unlike the past me. Maybe I was fine warming up the grades, or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know. Maybe it was both. The reason the reason doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, the part of me was that was never ah. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed, no matter what. No, it wasn't even a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that, like a fist that wouldn't unclench. But now I found I could relax it by little. And even before I really was having fun in this girl's presence, talking to her, laughing with her, simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What I do remember is that I had more fun than I had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We just stayed there for hours longer. I do remember one thing we talked about actually. So somehow we got on the topic of family. What is your family like, Jack? I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm sorry I asked. I'm kind of not on speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's actually I don't really want to talk. I don't really talk with other people all that much or hang out with them. Well, outside of work. I'm kind of alone a lot of the time. Okay, that surprised me. I was surprised a lot back then. I never thought Grace was anything like me. But you're so friendly with the people at the store. That's all it is. It's not that I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. I feel as if like if I let them in, they're going to turn out not nice. But you're different. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you use someone. God, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound right at all. You must think I'm really weird. I'm sorry. No, I don't think you are. It just makes sense what you said. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really, really hope you understand. I'm also so happy that you do. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. We went for drinks again the next week and then once more a week after. We went for drinks next time, the once more, why am I reading that again? The week after that, we had dinner together at a greasy little restaurant we could afford to eat. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I never had wine. It was disgusting, but I guess it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through a glass anyway. I even said it was delicious. You cap. The Grace tried some, told me it was spoiled. She teased the hell out of me for that. He wasn't bitter about it, I laughed along. Strangely how surprised people can change sometimes. Soon we started going out more often to bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together and one time we went out to the movies. After a month, I told Grace that she would be my girlfriend. Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh, and that's how it went. Okay. August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what had happened to her back when she was still living with her family. I know for a while that something had happened, something that I hadn't shared with anyone before, but when she told me what it was, a few things she said. No, I shouldn't write it down here if it was wrong. It's not mine to tell. What if someone found this journal? I had never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I find out, I felt crushed. Jack, I know, I gotta feel like an idiot. And after I told you, I had it rough. No, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it, please. You've got your troubles and I've got mine. I know, but can't we do something? There's nothing to do. It's all over now. All I can do is keep moving forward or looking forward. You know, I hugged her and told her that how brave she was for telling me. I told her I'd protect her, keep her safe forever, and I meant it. And I failed her. That's how it comes later. But that comes later. For now, I figured I should tell her what my own troubles have been. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. I do want to. I mentioned to keep quiet about my past. I only alluded to things. Now I told her everything. It wasn't a long story. What? Nothing? You don't remember anything? Okay, it's not exactly nothing, but my teen years are fuzzy, and everything before that, it feels like it doesn't exist. What about your family? I don't know. Maybe I had one. I was in a lot of institutions before I turned 18. Oh, I tell you about those times if you want, but there's not a lot to tell. Nothing really ever happened to me. I wish I could tell you about my life. I really do, but I can't. That's fine. Did you ever try to find out about my life before then? Yeah, I didn't. Why not? I don't know. No, you just refused to tell. I just never felt it like that, I guess. I must have known even back then that some memories are just best left buried. I'm sure I would like to remember, but if I couldn't. But you're fine with that. Yeah. Okay. Tell me about the times. What the hell is this? What is that comment? What is that? Baby? Oh, I know about the cat, but baby rage? Okay. Tell me about the times you can remember then. So I went to tell her about all the times, a few bland memories I had. What the hell is Ezra of Doom? Oh, Ezra of Doom. Oh, I completely misread that before. August 10th. I could write all the time. Why can't I fucking read? I could write about all the talks we had, about the first night we spent together, and about looking for an apartment, then finding it, and about moving in. And pretty much anything that only involved the two of us, but I think it's time to move on. This isn't a good feel genre after all. So I guess we're back to it was a Thursday. It was a Thursday coming up to the year since Grace and I started dating. I was at a cash register. Grace wasn't in the store, and the old lady was counting her change, and that's when Anna came in. Anna didn't buy anything. She went for the register towards me, empty-handed. The sight of her approaching me made my heart start beating mad. My head hurts. I knew the moment I saw her, she'd been in trouble. Jack? My God, is that you, Jack? I remember her, but she had the nerve to pretend she stumbled upon me by accident like she hadn't tracked me down. But I didn't have it together. I couldn't see through her acting. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss. Is it you? Please don't cut a line, miss. It's not fair to the customers. The other lady was tackling her massive coin. She didn't seem to have much around her. Don't play silly with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? Yes, my name's Jack, but you confused me with someone else. There's a lot of Jacks out there. Oh, come on. You're alright. I put my hand on the counter to steady myself. How is she approaching again? Great. She reached out as if to place the hands on mine. I jerked mine back like she was going to bite me. It's me. It's Anna. Don't you remember your old friend? No, we never met. I guess it's been a while. 15 years? How you remember? Not me. Must be someone else. Stared at. What the fuck is with the stare? Bro, this stare. I thought it would either boil or freeze. Sure, it's you. Let's go somewhere and talk about old times. I know a great restaurant just 2 streets over. Look, lady. Even if I was this friend of yours, I have a job to do. Let me go on with it. You're bothering the customers. The customers weren't bothered one bit. If they hated anyone, it was probably me. After all, I was being so rude to this pretty, charming lady who only wanted to talk to her friend. That's a good point, Jack. What are you gonna do in this place? It's a pile of trash. Someone like you doesn't belong here. I was through trying to reason with her. I crossed my arms and said nothing, hoping she would notice that my heart was pounding way too fast. Anna gave me a good hard look. So that's how it is. I'll see you later, Jack. What the fuck, bruh? She went away. I let out a long breath I had noticed I was holding. It felt awful. Even worse, I felt Anna had been right. There had been a definite something familiar about her. But I didn't want to find out more. Next time she comes in, I'll treat her the same way. I told myself, guessing correctly that there'll be a next time. Guessing wrongly that it'll be at the store. I'll do it again and again until she gives up. I don't know what she wants, but I won't give an inch. And then there's the dots. Oh, the fucking dots. The story's gonna take a long left turn. The old lady cries out, she found a quarter. I don't. August 11th. It's weird, isn't it? How I just write today's date like that and just go right into telling about what happened months ago. I should write down when stuff like stuff when read. I should write down when stuff that happened. When that stuff happened. I cannot read. But it's such a long. It was a long ago. It was so long ago. I don't remember. I cannot read. But it was long ago. I don't think I can remember the exact dates. Who cares? This is only for me anyway. It just jumbled mess. Sometimes I felt like I should write more of what happening now, but nothing is happening, so fuck it. When I told Grace about the girl who called herself Anna, Anna who called me Jack, even though we didn't wear the name tags, she took it like it was a good news. It doesn't look like she wears anything else but this damn hoodie. That's amazing, Jack. She must have recognized you from childhood. She said 15 years, didn't she? That's right. From the time you can't remember. I don't know. She might have come so. She might have been some. I don't know. She might have been some sort of scam artist. I just come up with the idea of Anna being a scam artist. It seems like a good enough excuse not to go near her again. Yeah, right. Come on, Jack. At least give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't need her, Grace. I got you. Jack, I'm not telling you to sleep with her. Don't be rude to her next time, okay? I wasn't being rude. You so were. Okay, so what if I was? It's not fair to her. She seems like a nice girl. And you don't think it'd be good for you to be friends with her? Nah, no, not really. You could tell her about your past. Maybe then some things will start making sense. You could put whatever happened behind you, but nothing happened. Something must have happened, Jack. Please, people don't. Grace fell silent. Instead of continuing, she just started running her fork through the peas on her plate. We were having dinner. People don't what? Well, people don't do that. People do. Well, people don't do that at night unless something happened to them. I keep telling you, it must have been some kind of weird insomnia. Nothing more. Sleeping pills don't work on it. Something will eventually. But why not try this? The memories you have, it's like they want out. I think it should get out, and then you won't be scared of whatever happened anymore. And how does that work exactly? You'll be able to face it properly. It helps me a lot, thinking about what happened to me, seeing it as not so bad as I thought it was. I stubbornly refused to answer and went on eating like there was hadn't been a conversation at all. What Grace had referred to was something I only recently found out. Apparently, I snorted and kicked at night. I shouted and kicked at night. Sometimes I was all out screamed. Maybe I still do that, who knows? Maybe the staff and patients here are too polite to point it out. No, I don't scream at night anymore. I'm fairly sure I don't. Though that's not to say I can't sleep all that well. Funny how at one point something like that was the biggest problem in my life. It was long, long ago, or at least it felt like so long ago. So much has happened since then. Anyways, the morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tried, but it wasn't until Grace told me about the screaming that I found out why. Grace said it happened about once a week. I really freaked her out, but the few times it happened, but then she got used to it, or as used as you can get. What? I'm confused. It makes me feel like an asshole, realizing how nonchalant I was. Screaming every few nights in my sleep. Screaming every few nights in my sleep was, I felt, a small price to pay so I wouldn't have to bother with the past. It doesn't matter in the end if I decided to face the past or not. Either way, it was coming. The second time Anna and I met as adults, we were neighbors. Neighbors. You're neighbors now. I was coming back home from the morning shift at the store. I went to our building, up to the second floor, down the hall, mine and Grace's door. Wait, what? Now to the hall to mine and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing in front of our door. Oh, God. There she was. Anna, Jack. Oh, goodness. What are you doing here? Don't tell me you... She pointed out the door as if I've lived there. Yes, that's my apartment, as you damn well know. The hall felt warm and stale, soup-like. What are you doing here? I was going to say hello to my new neighbor. What the fuck am I playing? So hello. Wait, huh? In here? What? She pushed something in my hands. It was a plate wrapped in plastic. There was something brown on the plate. Brownies. I'm sure you'll like them, Jack. But we're not neighbors. I spelled out the words. Yes, we are. I'm right over there. Anna showed me the door right next to mine. What kind of fucking story is this, Jack? Like... Anna showed me the door. Right, bruh. Anna showed me the door to the right of mine. Ah, that place has been empty for weeks. I'm pretty sure the guy who lived there before was a heroin addict. He didn't seem bad. He didn't seem so bad now. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think that we end up living so close by again. It's not a coincidence, is it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious you planned this. There's no way something like this could have happened by accident. And alive, it was like sounded like a fork scraping a plate. Well, you can believe it was a coincidence, or you can believe it's not. Either way, you will be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies. You said thanks? I'm not a big fan of sweet stuff, but I'm sure Grace will love them. Grace? Oh, God. Why? Bruh, who is Grace? My girlfriend. I pointed at our door with a thumb. We live together. My idea was that in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I gently tell her that I was taken. Bro, that animation went so fucking quick. Grace? Yes. She must be a nice girl. The best I've ever known. She's lucky to have you. And it's the other way around. Well, it must be nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go ahead and say hello myself. No, you don't. No need. and she's not here right now. But bye. You pretended to. You pretended. I was already unlocked because Grace was home. Oh, I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. In the apartment, I found I couldn't breathe freely again. Son of a bitch. Talk to this girl, be friends with her? Not a chance. She creeped the hell out of me. Bruh, what the fuck is happening with this game? Writing all this down, I can see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain fact of it don't seem that bad at all. A friend I had seen in years noticed me at a workplace, talked to me with me a bit, then happened to move right in next to me. But I knew right from the start that there was something off about her. That's not something to ignore. Paranoid, no, yeah, but in this case, I was right to be paranoid. It's because I let my guard down, all this shit happened. Still no word from the doctor about when I'll be able to get out of here. In fact, I haven't seen him in days. I hope he's just busy. What if something happened to him? It's like paranoia talking again. No, that's not paranoia, that's plain stupid. Anna can't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. I've got to say, if this doctor did disappear, it would be much of a loss to the hospital, I think. It wouldn't be much of a loss. I have to ask him to give me some neck exercises I can do. My neck hurts from the craning my head to the side all the time to look at the sky. Well, at least the weather's bad now, so I'm not looking much there. I'm not looking there as much. Read. Why are you calling? It's weird how a little neck pain is causing me with how broken and battered the rest of me is. Oh, that's pretty cool. No, I probably shouldn't mention my neck to him. They might just up my dosage, and what I'll do then with my brain turned to mush. Maybe then I'd be happy. I hope that what I'm writing makes sense. I hope I haven't gone down the rabbit hole already, and all I'm doing is scrawling line after line of meaningless chicken scratch. But then that'd be pretty funny, I guess, in a pretty unfunny way. Motherfucking August 12th. Anna's brownies were tasty. I didn't have any, but Grace said so. I wanted to throw out the brownies in the trash, but Grace caught the wind of them too quickly. She was like a bloodhound when it comes to sweet stuff, chocolates especially. How did she know to give them brownies though? And well, that is a common thing to give neighbors. when you greet your neighbors is to give them brownies or something easy to make. So who would not like brownies? But how did she know to give them brownies specifically? Because you could have gave them fruit, anything. Okay. And then of course I had to explain where I got them. Huh? Weird. I know, right? There's no way it's the coincidence. Yeah, it must be a sign. A sign of what? that she's stalking me? It's weird when she was stalking me since she knew where I live, but then she didn't know about Grace. But that she didn't know about Grace. I mean, she could have known with how surprised she was. I don't think she was acting. Was it a coincidence then? No, absolutely not. I think I refuse to accept. I think I go say hi. No. I could make something for her too. Do we have any butter left? I want to make her cookies. Yeah, then you will eat most of them on your own. I don't see the point of going to visit her though. We will just see more of her anyways. We live so close by. We're neighbors. I want us to start off on the right foot. And then maybe she and I could be friends. I think that'd be nice. Wasn't you the one that said anything about being friends with people? I wrapped my arms around her. Of course, you deserve that. But please find a friend that's not her. Why? Once again, I couldn't properly explain why. I could put it down as anything more than a hunch, but a gut feeling I get whenever I get near her. I've at least got to see her for myself, to see how she really is such a powerful person. Trust me, you're better off without it. The next day in the afternoon, I was laying down on the sofa. I was nursing a headache that had been with me since morning. Grace told me she'd be right back. She went out of the apartment with something in her hands. It was, oh no. She baked the cookies and went out of the oh no. It took me a minute, about 2 minutes to piece the puzzle together. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I was immediately up. Not good, not good. A panic struck me harder than I would expect. It was like with Grace seeing Anna all by herself, some vulnerable part of me was exposed. I wanted to bring Grace back and lock the door, keep her safe, and never let her out of my sight. But I also didn't want to go in there. I stood there, hands in my head, wondering what the hell to do. All at once, I could tell myself to go there, you coward. But also to stay here, idiot. You idiot. And somehow far away, a tiny little words, very, very little, very tiny, very little, was telling me I was overreacting. Then I came a sound of glass breaking. I had come from somewhere Anna's apartment. Oh no. This story is going left somehow. I went to the wall that separated our apartments. There was no sound at all, nothing to explain the crash. I finally overcame my cowardice. I dashed from our apartment to hers. When I got there, I saw broken glass and blood. Grace was kneeling down, and Anna stood over her, and they were both smiling. They stopped when they noticed me, out of breath and confused. Jack? Hi, Jack. Did you decide to join us? No, what the hell is going on? This? Anna waved her hand on the floor at all the bits of glass of white ceramic. White ceramic? Actually, I cannot read. There were also scattered cookies and drops of blood. Yes, that. Looking at the blood that makes me feel sick, like I was going to throw up, but I couldn't peel my eyes away from it. I've always been like that around blood. I've never had stomach for it. Grace was picking up the pieces of ceramic. There was a little accident. An accident? Yes, what else? Grace, what happened? It was my fault, really. The cookies were hotter than I thought, so I dropped the whole plate. You walked down the hall and held the plate that long, and you dropped it as you're in the apartment? That doesn't make sense. And it was, and split too. Be careful, Grace, you might cut yourself. She cut herself already, look. Huh? She only now seemed to notice the blood around her. But Grace checked her hands, turned them around a few times to see from every angle, but saw no cuts there. It's not me. It's my blood. What? Anna was, I just noticed, holding her hand tightly on her right. There was a little blood trickling between her knuckles. Oh no. Grace's hands hovered over Anna's. Anna. Why did I say Hannah? She looked while willing to help, but afraid she'd do something wrong. How did this even happen? I tried to pick up some of the pieces. They're pretty sharp, aren't they? Hang on, Anna. I'm fine. I don't need you to do anything. The way Anna said that was forceful, almost harsh. Grace backed away. I can still help. She remembered I was there. Jack, go get some gauze. We have gauze? You live in an apartment, you don't know you have gauze? Oh, useless. Frustrated more than I've ever seen her before, Grace ran off to get the gauze herself. She left me there in the belly of the beast. This is interesting. I tried being polite. Shame about the cookies. A real shame I didn't get to eat a single one. Well, actually, she picked up one from her free fingers on her left hand. Some of the blood was on the cookie. Bitch, you better not have ate this cookie. Before I could say anything, she ate it in one bite. Jesus. That's not bad at all. It's still warm. Do you want one? I'll pass. God, make me sick. That's not a very nice thing to say, Jack. If anyone else said it, but I'll forgive you. She licked her lips. I should have left, but I was like a frog being stared down by a snake. I wonder what taking Grace so long. She must be flustered. Poor girl. So much to worry about a teeny little cut. It's not serious. It's not. How'd you know? I've seen a lot of cuts. I can imagine. Anna laughed. I'm a nurse. That I couldn't imagine. It's still hard to believe, though I see proof of it every day. There's a lot of blood. You don't believe me? Look. She showed me her hand. The cut ran from the base of her thumb to the middle of her hand. How do you have a cut that damn big? How do you have to cut that damn big? The wound was thin but long and ragged. The skin around the wound was pale and moist, showing how fresh the cut was. I could have puked. Oh, does it look bad? Don't worry, it wouldn't even scar. Stop that. You're really I don't remember what I was going to say. It wasn't nice in any case. What stopped me was Grace was coming back. So sorry, there wasn't any gauze. Here, she brought out a roll of pink toilet paper. Pink toilet paper. Pink toilet paper. I hope this is good enough. Thank you, Grace, but I don't need it. You don't? No, see, the blood stopped. Anna flashed a smile and the corner of her mouth was still red. Please tell me that's the end of that interaction. Thank you. August 13th, good day today. Didn't see Anna once, but enough of that. After what happened where I left off yesterday, I was sure Grace and I were on the same page. But no. Oh no. In the end, I was the one who cleaned up the bloody mess on the floor. I threw away the cookies before Anna could get her hands on any more. Back in our apartment, Grace laddered alongside. What a mess, am I right? Yeah, and it was all my fault. I mean, Anna, you did just meet her, right? Yes, and well, I can't say why you're avoiding her, if that's what you mean. Thank you. She's beautiful. I thought she would be some shy little girl doing some cat, or a crazy cat lady or something. But she's like a model. What? No. Don't try to deny it, Jack. Is that why you don't want to go near her, isn't it? You don't want to be tempted. I shook my head. I didn't really see her that way. Now, with a little perspective, I can say it's true. What a waste of good looks. She's more beautiful than me. Hey, don't say that she's not. She is. Grace dropped her gaze instead of her hands. And she wasn't mad that I ruined her plate. She wasn't scared of blood either. She's just so... I took her hands in mine. They were cold. Grace. Jack. You're beautiful and kind. More beautiful and kind than any other girl in the world. I'm just lucky to have you. My cheeks burned. I must have looked like a tomato. I wasn't used to saying stuff like that. I meant it. Don't say stuff like that, okay? Oh. Blinked like she just been woken up. Oh. I've been saying a lot of dumb stuff, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm a real hassle, huh? No, don't say that. And don't say you're sorry either. Don't have nothing to feel sorry for. She apologized way too often. How long is this game? August 15th. I didn't write anything yesterday. My pain in my leg made it so I couldn't focus. I've been hurting like a bitch these past days. I give in and asked the doctor about it. Good old Fozo face. He's fine, by the way. Didn't disappear or anything. He must have taken a few days off. I asked him about the pain. I asked him about the pain. I asked if he could do anything about it. Apparently, the pain is a good sign. I think that what he said. So I guess my leg is healing all right, but it still hurts. When the doctor went away, I complained out loud that it hurts. One of the patients must have had a thought that I was talking to him. The patient here are not the same guys I mentioned before. Maybe one is, but not all. But that's all. The others went away to part of the hospital or home or maybe the morgue. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. So I said something about how my leg hurts and a guy on the bed next to me, a kid, actually can't be more than 18 or 19, starts talking to me. I think he was saying how he's in a lot of pain too. I can understand most of it though. His jaw has been wired shut. Anything he tries to say turns out bones and a lot of drool. Then another comes in, not Anna. I like how he just keeps saying it's not Anna. Not Anna. And told him he shouldn't speak if he wants his mouth to get better. So he shuts up. Not much has happened, but my leg really is bothering me. It's a deep pain. It doesn't like it's healing. It feels wrong in a way that makes my teeth hurt. Wait, what? I mean, my teeth hurt too. I don't know how that happened. Okay. I'll stop with my leg now. I had to get it off my mind. It hurts so much. I'll check where I left off the day before yesterday and go from there. You're not coming with us again? No, I don't feel like it. But Anna is so great to hang out with. Yesterday we went to window shopping. We went to a cafe. We had some ice cream in the park. Sounds fun. It was. Anna is a really interesting person. You should give her a chance. I want us all to be friends. So please come along. No, I'll pass. Sorry. A moment later, Anna came in without knocking. Yeah, she a friend. She never knocked anymore. She a friend. Ready, Grace? Yes, in a minute. Grace heaved a sigh. Are you sure you don't want to go? Yes, I'm sure. Go have fun without me. Okay, then some other time. We kissed. Wait, did her expression changed? Oh my god, bro. The detail in her expression, yo. Hold on, go back. Her expression changed. Yo. Bro, her expression changed. Bro. That's crazy. Bro. It's a story. Have fun. We will. Bye. Her expression changed, bro. Chris and Anna became friends. Oh god. Good friends very soon after they even first met. I was against it, but I found it hard to complain seeing Grace so happy. They spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She said I was just jealous. But she would also invite me to come with. I also declined. I always decline. I eventually got used to it, and things were quiet for a while. Until Once at the start was applying discounts during work hours. It shouldn't have been done before we opened up, but someone had been slacking off. I won't point fingers. It was Don, the old guy. So I was the one stuck wondering what kind of dog food the but so I was the one stuck with wondering what kind of dog food the 20% should go on, something like that. The list they gave us were always terrible, so full of corrections you can barely read them. This is the first time you ever see her feet. What the fuck? So I was about to choose when at random where to apply the discount sticker. Someone put their hand on my shoulder. Oh, Anna. Oh my god. There was a tightness in my chest, but it was passed within seconds. As I said, I got used to it. She didn't scare me anymore. Hi. How are you, Jack? I'm alright, thanks. Hey, random question. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? Big dogs, I guess. I see. I bent over, replaced the sticker, reducing the price of the dog food that had been one of the wiener dogs on the packaging. Grace is in the break room, by the way. I know, I was just there. But I wanted to see you. Oh boy. Yeah, why? I haven't seen you at all for the past few weeks, you know. Did you notice? I guess. I was called into work a lot. You must have been busy to hear, too. Yep, busy. We should meet more often. No, I don't. After all these years apart, we should have a lot of stories to tell, huh? Yeah, maybe. Jack, you mentioned dogs, right? Right. Was that because of Buddy? Who's Buddy? Huh? So you really don't remember anything? Nope. I don't remember this Buddy, and I don't remember knowing you either. Of course. Now, I do know about Buddy. I don't remember his breed or how old he was, or often than his name, really, but I do know of him. A certain picture book told me. That's really too bad. But it really all came back to you, I'm sure. What the fuck? But it all come back to you, I'm sure. Who knows? Buddy was a really sweet dog. You liked him a lot. I shrugged. And he loved you. But then again, that dog loved everyone. He was so trusting. Too trusting. Yeah, I'm sure he was. Are you sure you're fine with not knowing so much about your life, Jack? Yes, yeah, I am. I'm used to it by now. I think it would be weird if I could remember it, actually. I suppose it would be easier in a way. There are some things best forgotten, after all, aren't there? Ha, yeah. Excuse me. Ha, yeah, of course there are. And I'm sure there are some things would have happened, these just needs to stay forgotten. I mentioned it now, though. Oh, no reason. I was just a little curious. Uh huh. I didn't believe her. I sensed that she. I sensed that there was something in particular she wanted me to remember. I do know that is now, but I still don't know why she wants me to remember what she did. In some sort of form of love, or does she want me to finish the job? Is it both? Wait, is that her eyes? Oh, okay. Is it both? I don't remember. I don't know. I really don't. Her mind is just as mysterious as me now as it ever was. Interlude: Anna in Wonderland. Dear Diary, I found him. It was a beautiful. It was like fate. It was fate. As soon as I came to the city, I caught his scent in the air. A little, but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Why did you all go? Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? You love nature, the smell of pines where we grew up. I was ready to spend long weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. I even got a job at a hospital here. They're understaffed, so it was easy. But there you were, in the first store I went to. I didn't even go in to look for you. Fate, fate, fate. But you were a little strange. Surely you recognized me. I hadn't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while, and I have tried to make myself pretty for you in every way I can think of, but you knew it was me. I knew it was you. You hadn't forgotten me. Were you pretending, playing a game? Yes, that must be it. Well, I would love to wait and see what you're doing, dear, but I've been a patient girl for far too long. Dear Diary, Friday, Jack Friday. His name is Jack Friday. Okay, that makes sense. Because his name, the doctor did say his name was Mr. He said Mr. Friday. So that makes sense. His name is Jack Friday. Makes sense. I knew he changed his name to that. Wait, he changed his name? I knew he changed his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? We all had to change it back, Jack, for when we were married. They were married? They were married. So let's just ignore the fact that they were married. Okay. Or I want the real one to follow my first name, Jack Friday. It makes me giggle when I saw it in your employee records, darling. What? I just had to peek, nothing more, just to see where you lived. This bitch is crazy. Just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other? Oh God. I know you're playing your little game of don't you know me anymore, but that's not too much, isn't it? Being neighbors, you won't be angry, right? If it makes you angry, at least I have to do this, right? I can't win anymore. I'm tired of being myself, being by myself. I've waited this long already. I prepared for you so much. So maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please. P.S. One other thing, early the street where you live, isn't it in a terrible part of town? Run down and cheap and even dangerous. I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. Is that a part of your game too? And working in a store, it must be swell. Someone like you shouldn't never work there. Instead, you should be a gosh, I can't even remember what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anymore. I'll tell you, I want you all for me. Dear Diary, fucking Christ, this shirt is worse than I thought. God, the smell. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, I shouldn't doubt you, I know. The rent is cheap, at least, very cheap. But more important than that, or anything else, there's a vacancy right next to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors, I'll see you so much, and it'll make me drunk. Dear Diary, what a beautiful dog. I said the landlord I said this to the landlord when I brought my things here. He thought I was complaining. He said I shouldn't have checked out the apartment before I rented it. He was an idiot. There's been a swarm of rats, roaches living in the apartment, or crack addicts for that matter. I wouldn't give a darn. But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this up a home. Did I? Just got back from a quick jog. Gotta stay in shape. And then the brownies are just about to be done. I know, I shouldn't keep an eye on them. But I've been doing this for a long time, you know. The brownies are perfect, not burnt, not raw, just right. I hope he likes them. So it's not a coincidence that you know. So you just baked him brownies. Just a coincidence. Jack, I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the one for you. The one only for you. And yet you... I know this part... I know this is a part of your plan. But you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have to work now. I have work now. I don't care. I'll go sleep. How long is this interlude? Dear diary, I cried all about the feelings out. Things don't seem as bad now. Jack has tested me, so I've shown him what I have what it takes. This is nothing at all. I can do this. Dear diary, I met her today, Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl. She's clumsy. She dropped her plate, my plate too, of cookies. There were cookies and broken pieces, porcelain everywhere. I'm clumsy too, I guess. I cut myself on a shard when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in just as I got cut. He must have sensed I was hurt. There was a lot of blood for the wound so small, and it's turning red. Why the fuck? The blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. He looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. Big, I love you. What the fuck is this story? Where is this interlude? Dear diary, I've gotten better at playing along with Jack's little game. I've seen him a lot more everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times, I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. A lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her or to chat, and she's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. She become a real bother. Honestly, but I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack after all. Though of course she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she really doesn't know Jack. But now that where is this story going? I just don't bruh, like, but now I know what he's pretending to be. He told Grace that he has insomnia. It's a little original, Jack, don't you think? That's okay though. She believes you. That's that dumb little. Hey, I'm troubled. I'm starting to think Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, it can't be that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign so that I know you remember. One sign, anything is fine. Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn. That's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. I'll give him a memory jog and that'll be that good, isn't it? But that also means he'll be serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that. No. I'm starting to see her true colors. She's a filthy seductress. What? She's an idiot. She invites me for dinner tomorrow at her apartment. Their apartment. Her and Jack's apartment. Their apartment they're sharing together. Without me. Is this a new chapter? August 15th. Terrible day. Really awkward. Anna was hovering over me all day. I swear she was here for more work? Work? Okay. On the fucking keyboard. The C is by the keyboard. The E is by the R. How? Huh? How the... How the bell... The... I couldn't write it all. She was only okay. So it's just this is just okay. So he's on drugs. She's only gone now, and it's after midnight. I guess I should mark this as the 17th and not the 16th. Oh, who cares? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's fine. I didn't see that as a problem. And so not long after, did I write about Anna come to see me in the store that one time? Yeah, I did. Not long after that, Grace invited Anna over for dinner. She couldn't have told me. She could have told me before asking Anna, but not that I would have said no. I didn't have an excuse to say no. But I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. Yes, I was preparing for a little relaxing evening, and all of a sudden, Grace says we should start making dinner. Oh, and oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. I shouldn't be so bitter and childish. People forget it happens. She didn't really mean it bad by it. I still rubbed off. It still rubbed me the wrong way though. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. I'm pretty sure I had every night to be angry about that. No, I'm sure I shouldn't spent her packing the first time I saw her, and then when she moved in next to me, and a million times after that. I shouldn't have. I should have. It's my fault. Oh yeah. So yeah, Dimer. Dimer. The food tastes amazing, Jack. Thanks. I barely made anything. Oh, this the chapter that goes down. That's not true. You were in charge of the rice. Rice. How hard is it to make rice? It ended up mushy. I think it's delicious. No, you're just pretending. Anna ate it like it was the tastiest thing in the world. An idea popped in my mind. If I bore her, she might actually leave. Thanks, but the chicken is much better. And it was incredible how you could make anything decent in the oven we have, Grace. Oh, don't talk about the oven, Jack. It's embarrassing. I bet you never even seen a greasier oven, Anna. I swear to God. I tried to clean it, but nothing works. I don't know what the previous owner did to make it that dirty. Oh, and why did I say oh? There's no oh there, and that's not even the biggest problem. Is it you said? Yes, the light in the oven barely works. And don't get me started on the heating. It's so sketchy. Yeah, all of that. And you still managed to make something this good. What do you say, Anna? It's tasty. It reminds me of home. Have you tried to remember what home was like, Jack? I swallowed, choked, and coughed. What was that all of a sudden? Anna smiled and went on eating. I was just wondering. No, I haven't tried to remember what was like home was like. I don't see why I have to. I'm fine without it. Alright. It's a shame though. Tough. Jack? Yeah, what is it, Grace? I'm with Anna on this one. You are? Yes. Her expression changed again. Oh, okay, it changed because of that. I'm with Anna on this one. You are? Yes. Even after you said you were going with me, deciding on what goes on in my head. I'm trying to think of what's best for you. That's right. You can't spend the rest of your life running away from the past. Face it now, be a man. Brody. It's not healthy to lock so much of yourself away. You have to agree, Jack. I didn't reply. I was ever skate. What the fuck kind of word? I was secreting a chicken. Even secreting a chicken drumstick. I didn't tell you this, but at night I at least once a week, Jack. That's enough. I banged my fist on the table. Oh, that was immediately a shame that I lost my temper, but I couldn't back down. This has got to do with me and only me. Stay the hell out of it, both of you. Do you understand? Why are you so eyes no good? I've never gotten this angry before. I need you to be alone. We went to the couch, out to the other room. I could still hear their murmurs and their whisperings. They were talking about me. I dressed in a hurry. Huh? What? Where are you going out, Jay? I nodded. Have fun. Wait, don't go. I'm sorry I keep insisting so much. You know I'm trying to help you, right? Yeah. Then please don't be mad. I couldn't stop being angry. It was stronger than me. Can you just do one thing for me? So just so I know I did all I could. Do what? Can you say you're fine with? No, please. No. Wait, what? Can you say you're fine with? No, please say that you don't want to remember. Can you do that for me? Of course. I hesitated longer than I thought I would. Suddenly, it struck me I was being childish as hell. But in the end of my anger and my stubbornness was going over, I don't want to remember. There, are you happy? I wanted things to stay as they were. That's all I ever wanted, for nothing to change. Because for once, I was happy. I'm sorry. You should be. I walked out. By the time I came back, Grace was gone. August 17th. I came back hours after, a little drinking and a pointless wondering. The apartment was empty, her things were gone, because I only realized after that I read the letter. The letter was on the table next to our half-finished dinner. There was a key next to the letter to her key to the apartment. I remember the letter word for word, so I won't write it down here. Wouldn't it be fun? Jack, it said, I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself more miserable, and I can't help you. And I can't watch you do this to yourself. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't, and I hope you'll be happy. Goodbye. Grace didn't need to sign the message. I would have recognized the neat letters anywhere. I've seen that same handwriting during our brief year together, on dozens, if not hundreds, of little notes. Shift schedules, reminders to buy snacks or milk, things like that. There were, in fact, at least half a dozen of yellow post-it notes she used still around the apartment. Seeing them hurt. There were little things. There were a lot of things Grace hadn't taken with her too. Socks, pants, a few undershirts, a scarf, one pair of shoes, a sweater she really liked too. She would have worn them while napping in the evening. It was all evidence how much of a hurry she had gone to get away from me. Now I know better. Morning, everyone. We're back at the hospital. The patients all agree her. I do too. Well. I'm happy to see you're finally stopped being Mr. Grumpy. Well, do you feel better? Does the leg still hurt? I'm a little better, I guess, at peace. That's great. You'll be up, no feet, no time, I'm sure. Feel free to come back home. I laugh like hell. Anna probably doesn't see what's so funny. She smiles vacantly. I guess she doesn't. I guess she does love me in her own way. It doesn't matter though. Remembering the pain she caused me has given me conviction. My heart is. My heart is sitting on killing her. What is this? August 18th. My heart is vastly improving. Dark's words those, and I feel it. I don't wake up at night so much anymore, choking on pain, and I don't get so angry anymore that I have to chew my own fingers so I don't end up shouting. I'm really at peace. I know what to do, and I know I have to do it. I feel like I have a choice in the matter. I don't have a choice in the matter. I am a train going on the tracks. I am a train going down a set of tracks at 100 miles per hour, no turns, no brakes. Whatever happens, what happened? I'm strangely chilling. For now, I'll keep on writing. I know a good point. I know a good point to stop. After Grace left, I spent the first night alone on the kitchen floor. It was where my legs started to give under me after hours of walking back and forth in the apartment. I had paced around like a caged animal, looking under pillows and covers, poking in my head. I don't poking in my head in closets. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I'd find her there. I woke up in the afternoon with a blanket over me. I thought that Grace had done it, that she had come back. She hadn't. I guess it must have been Hannah. Anna, not Hannah. Anna. I didn't go to work. I didn't eat. I don't remember drinking any water, but I must have. And I must have slept a lot too. It turned out that I needed Grace more than I thought I did. Certainly more than she needs me. I was all alone during the day that night and the day after too, right up until the evening. That's when she made her move. The windows were closed and the blinds were drawn. It must have been real stuffy and hot in the apartment. I lay on the couch shivering. I held, what? I held my chest to the, what? Can I not read? I held to my chest the sweater Grace had left. God. I was about to slip into an uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat before the sight of her person coming and disappointed me. But she is in a in a dress. Hello, Jack. I stared at her. What's wrong? Stare. She tried to get me to talk, but I wasn't in no talking mood. Eventually, she found a letter still on the table and pretended to find it. Oh, Jack. Oh, no. Go away. You're hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she? To hurt you so badly. I mean, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one, Chief. The sweater was soft against my skin. It smelled of her. I know she's awful. Let me help. She brought me her hand to my face. I turned my head away. I'm the one who can make you happy, you know. You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You won't want to. You won't want to, I promise. Her hand found my cheek. It only been 2 days since I last seen Grace. Had last touched her. It has been only 2 days since I last seen Grace. Had last touched her. But it was like I already forgotten a person's warmth. I raised my hand to bat hers away. I had found that I couldn't do it. Instead, I put my hand on hers. I was close to tears. There was only so many emotions in me that were confused and overwhelmed me. But Anna was there and she was whispering that she would never leave. Uh-huh. We made love there on the couch. Afterwards, I used a sweater to wipe the sweat off of me. Anna lay next to me, so I'm worried that her arms would have mine. Oh, hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. In the morning, after a long, long night, Anna looked at me and asked me a question. I'm tired, aren't you? Uh-huh. I won't go to work today. I'll call in sick. What about you? I don't know. I won't go to work. I hadn't thought about work. It was so irrelevant. So this is how he lost his job, basically. That's a good idea. Hey, I'm going to my apartment. I want to have a nice hot shower. Come with? Jack, what the fuck? My apartment had been perfectly working shower, of course, but I didn't want to be by myself. I was scared. After I had a shower at her place, Anna told me I could stay there a while. Until you feel better, she told me. What you say? Of course, you said yes. And that's how it went. Okay. I don't feel the shame for what I did. I know I should, but I don't. The problem is I don't really feel like I did any of that. It was more like I was watching myself do those things, watching myself get tricked and cheat on Grace, live with that woman who caused so much misery to so many people. I know I should be ashamed, It's a disgusting thing that I did, and I can't take it back. I let myself be made into an animal. That one whole month is something I would like to forget and never to remember. So I won't write about it or anything more. I've written enough. I'm done. This journal has helped me a lot, but I don't need it anymore. That's it. Goodbye. So goodbye, JF. Excuse me? I woke up and found the dark. I woke up and found the room dark. Incredibly dark. Brand new happiness. Incredibly dark. It didn't matter if my eyes were open or closed. The image didn't change. Something wasn't right. The air smelled different. Grace made a soft moan sound in her sleep. Oh, wait. I thought the girl's name was Anna. She lay next to me. I reached down to make an absolute sure she was there. Jack, what is this? To her voice instead, it would sound like something snake in my head. I almost fell over a nightstand. What the fuck? Are you okay? Why did the music change? What the hell? Bad dream. Stay away. She touched me skin against skin. I remember where I was and why I was there. Better? Yeah, sorry about that. Good. I started back into the side of the bed. Anna ruffled my hair. You startled me. Look, what the fuck? I didn't mean to. It's okay. I know you wouldn't do that. Because you love me. Uh-huh. Fucking diary. No. Fucking diary. It's all been worth it. All the years of waiting for and hoping have been so worth it. I never expected it to go so well as it did. Now I feel so silly I even ever worried. Grace, the whore, is out of the picture. It was easy. She's so scared of everything. And Jack is all mine. I expected he would struggle a lot more. I'm so proud of him. Even in this terrible state he's in, no memories of us at all, he knew in his heart he should pick me over her. You're so cute, Jack. The way you absolutely helpless without me. I pamper you even more. I can't do that. There's no hurry. There's no rush. We reached our happy ending. I paced around Anna's room. Step, 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 turn. Step, 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 turn. Step. It wasn't a very large room, about the same size as mine, and step, 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 turn. It was dark, the curtains were drawn, but it would have been dark without them two. The alarm clock, neon green digits, hovering in the dark, showed that it's 5:10 a.m. and it was Monday. Step, step, step. Anna's bedsheets rustled. She mumbled something and sat up. Jack, why are you? I took in a deep breath. It helped me to keep my voice from shaking as I answered. It's nothing. Go back to sleep. What is it? Something is wrong, isn't it? Tell me. I'll make it go away. No, please. It's stupid. Tell me. I stepped closer to the bed, banged my shin on the side and sighed. It's Monday. Anna glanced over my shoulder at the alarm clock. Yep, it is. So, I have work. With Grace, when I came back to an empty apartment, it was early Friday morning. I had missed work on Friday. It must have been thin ice. I must have been on thin ice already. I didn't call in. And just don't go. But if I don't go, they'll fire me for sure. So what do you mean so? This is serious. Don't be so upset. Here. Anna got up lazily, kissed me, and held me. She stood there for a few moments in silence. There, doesn't it seem better now? But still, sweetie, you should stay in today. She pressed herself harder against me. I felt her softness, the heat of her body. I could hardly feel anything else. You don't want to go to work? Wait, what? You don't want to go to work, do you? I don't, but I mean, I have to. You don't have to. It will be fine. The world won't end. I was going to complain again, but she pressed a finger on my lips. You know what? Idea just came to me. If you move out of that awful apartment and live with me instead, you won't have to work in that awful store anymore. Either. That sounds nice, doesn't it? It sounded so good. Anna understood me so well. But I wasn't sure of myself. I asked if it was really fine for me to stay here for good. Of course. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't want. Fuck! I wouldn't want you anywhere else. God damn. There are you. Oh my god, oh my goodness. Alice is going so well. I never worked so well. It had never worked so well before, not when the patients I tried it on, even though they were terminal. Even though they had no one to visit them, all of them kept being themselves right up to the end. But with Jack, I can do anything. He is like clay. I can change him into anyone, anything I want. How awful. He's lucky that it's me doing this. How could you imagine someone else doing with this kind of... Could you imagine someone else with this kind of responsibility? No. What am I saying? Nobody else can make him so willing to change. Oh, me, only me. He's like this because he loves me very much. He's always loved me, even when he didn't realize it. He will... What the fuck is this, bro? What am I playing? What am I playing? I don't even know what I'm playing. Like, I'm just like, where's the end? He'll always love me, and I always love him. We'll be together forever. Forever. Oh, I'm so happy I can scream. Right now, I'm only teasing him a little, but that's okay. We'll have all the time in the world. Unlike those other boys, he's not about to expire. Days went by, maybe a week. Jack, come on, Jack. I laugh. If you don't let go of me, I can't go to work, you know. Then don't go. Stay here. Hey, one of us has to go. We need it to live. I need you to live. That's very sweet, but I have to go. I wouldn't budge. She ran her fingers through my hair. I like that. If you get off me now, I promise I'll have a special surprise when I come back. Really? Really, I promise. Okay. I forced myself to let her go. When she left, I lay back in the bed. I waited for her to come back. I did nothing else. And the surprise was a big plastic bag. It was swollen, full of something. I looked at her, then it was... Wait, I looked at her, then at it, then at her again and frowned. You'll see. Come, we need to go somewhere. Go outside? Yes. Isn't that exciting? I looked away. What, you don't want to? I held a pillow in front of me as meant to be a barrier. Oh, you be a scaredy cat, come on. She took my hand and pulled. I wouldn't go. Her grip was strong. That's so strong. Her grip was strong. Maybe I gotten weak, but I stayed in place. Huh. So you really don't want to go? How come we can't just stay here? Oh, sweetie, I don't want the apartment to burn down. She made me dress in outside clothes that were rugged and cold. The outside was even more rugged and cold. The street was wet. It must have rained. The people were giving me looks. They were looking at me like I was trash. Why? What have I done to them? What have I ever done to anyone? Hell, hey, he's a blow. You'll hurt my hand. I'm sorry. That's okay. If you really don't like it, we can go back home right now. Really? Yes. But I know you can do this. So, will you do it for me? Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you, Jack. You're so good to me. We walked for another over 15 minutes. My feet hurt, my legs made clicking sound. I hadn't really walked in over a week, but I didn't complain. We're almost there. Do you know where we are? I shook my head. Anna led me somewhere I've never been. Each street we passed was dirtier and grayer and more abandoned than the last. And the people looked at us all more meanly. I thought they were going to hurt us. But Anna wasn't afraid, so I did my best to be brave too. Wherever she had in the plastic, it wasn't heavy. The bag was full of almost shape of a big ball, but it was still swung so lightly. What do you think is in there? Hannah had noticed me looking. I don't know. Want to guess? I didn't. I told her I didn't. I told her I couldn't think of anything. Oh well, you'll see. Did she kill the girl? Did she kill the girl? Our destination, I saw 15 minutes later, was an empty street. A whole street, blocks by block, completely abandoned. The pave was cracked, the buildings that stood there were hollow, and everything was grown with weeds. It was like a jungle more than a street. It was ugly. I hated to even look at it. Isn't it so beautiful? Yeah. I'll show you the best spot here. It's my favorite. But it's all secret, okay? You can't tell anyone else. Okay. We passed through a tunnel-like opening set in a tall white building. Beyond it was a field of brown yellow grass that came to my chest, surrounded by grass that were size of a surrounded by the grass were size of a large apartment building that were used to be in a courtyard. The building was a molded, ugly gray. It had almost like a been prettier before. The building was a molted, ugly gray. It had almost been likely a prettier color before it burned down. It had so many windows, some of which had glass in them. They were draped down at us, empty and dark. And a spot was square patch of concrete in the middle of overgrown courtyard. Once there, Anna handed me something from the plastic bag. It was a small gas canister bag. Then she emptied the rest of the bag of the concrete, and I saw my chest tighten and started to hurt. This. Did she kill the girl, bro? Did she kill the girl? Anna, this is on the ground were a few post-it notes, a pair of shoes, and mostly clothes. I had seen them before. They had belonged to someone I knew. Someone I knew an eternity ago. Too long to remember. But I knew these things were important. You know what this is? Yes, I shouldn't. Wait, what? Yes, I shouldn't. It's fine. You still recognize him. Completely fine. You're not mad? I'm not mad. Give me that. Anna grabbed the gas canister from my hands. She poured gas all the clothes and shoes and post-it notes down to the very last drop. She tossed the canister aside and stepped away. The canister made a tiny, empty sound as it hit the concrete. Tunk, tunk. After that, it was a silence. Anna, shouldn't I? What do you think you should do? You're really not mad. Do what you need to do, Jack. What the fuck? And do it quickly. It's growing dark. I didn't bring a flashlight. So I did what I thought I needed to do. Lit a match. Why the fuck does it sound so loud? I lit a match. It took me three tries to get it right because of my clumsy fingers. Creating a little wire from my hand, I brought it over to hers. They were wet and stank of gasoline. I held the latch above them. Okay. Why are you hesitating? Don't you want to do this? I don't know. I needed to do what Anna wanted me to do, but the thought of doing it made me want to lie down and cry. I couldn't explain why those things were dear to me. They just were. The flame had almost reached my fingers. Anna, I don't think. Do it. I dropped the match. The little. There's a voice? The little fire touched the gasoline and bloomed. Suddenly the heat made me step back. Those shoes, clothes, and little yellow notes were all crackling and turning into charcoal. Anna stood by me. I waited for her to scold me, but she didn't. She put her hand in mine, our fingers interlocked. You did well. I did? Yes. When I came down to it, you did what you should. I'm proud of you. My warmth filled my chest. My worries of those scattered pieces of nothing on the ground faded away. I was with the love of my life, and she loved me and was proud of me. How could I care about some... I didn't remember what it had been anymore. Old clothes, whatever. And I giggled. Ha ha ha. Oh, there goes that stair. There it is. There it is. There it is. I pulled her closer. After a good minute of laughing, she sighed as if he spoke, then looked back up. Wasn't that fun? Yep. The things on the ground had already gone out. They were black and unrecognizable. Let's go back home. Okay, Anna. You're so happy, aren't you? Why wouldn't you be? I'm happy too. The happiest I've ever been. Me too, the happiest I've ever been. Really? Yep. That meant the world to me. What the actual fuck is this? We went away hand in hand. But we walked away onto a grass field again and looked at one last thing time at the things I had burned. Something moved on the edge of my vision, something in the glass's window. I looked up, but it was gone. This place is dangerous. Are there people here? You know what? There just might be bad people. We just might be home. We should get home as soon as we can. Yes, home. Where it's safe. That, that little slut. I hope she had a good look at us burning all the trash of hers. Wait, she's holding her captive there? At Jack burning it. God, I'm so proud of him. It hurts. I can't believe I miscalculated though. I thought Grace was gone for good. But there she was in our hallway asking where Jack was and what had I done with him. All this time Jack was right on the other side of the door. Can you imagine what would happen if I wasn't there? She would have knocked on the door and rang the doorbell, and she probably would have called out too. It wouldn't scare Jack so bad. I would have scared Jack so bad I couldn't bear to think about it. Thankfully, I wasn't wrong about everything to do with her. She hasn't called the police. I knew she wouldn't. I just didn't think she'd come back at all. At least her clothes are different. Why does she look like she's a student though? I don't know. She was still a little scared as a lamb. Her hands shook while she demanded I tell her what happened to Jack. He couldn't be in it, can he? She stepped forward, but when I put myself between the door and her, she backed off again. I wonder how she didn't pee herself. She was so scared. Jack doesn't want to see you. What are you doing to him? No one's seen him since I went away. It's like he disappeared. He's been here this whole time. God, what are you doing to him? Be quiet. Be quiet. She was making so much noise. I put my hand on her shoulder. I had to see if she had the guts to slap it away. She just stood there. Jack is perfectly fine. He's happy and doesn't want to see you again. I know he's probably hates me now, but at least let me see him. I have to at least see him again. So annoying. Loneliness made her desperate, unpleasant. That's what being by yourself does. Look at her, Jack. Look at dear Jack. What is going on with this fucking story? I don't understand. I just don't. I don't really understand at all. We've only been apart. We've only been together again for a short while, and he already such a sweetheart. He was so prickly before. If you see him now, he'll tell you he hates you. Do you really want that? No, I don't want that, but then go away. And it's as simple as that, don't you think? Even someone like you should understand. Why are you so... I thought we were... She swallowed hard. I have to see him. Anna, please. Being alone has made you into a real bitch, you know that? Wait, what? Yeah. What? Or did it... Were you lonely after... Wait, what? Were you lonely after all? It really makes me wonder. With the little money you took... how little money you took with you, I'm sure you'll be living on the streets. But you're clean, you don't smell more than usual. I'm living with a friend. What does it matter? That's a lie, you don't have any friends. Grace gritted her teeth and glared at me. She wanted to run in shame. She was so simple and so obvious, but she couldn't leave Jack. She couldn't leave with Jack so close. So, where are you staying? Which cock are you sucking for rent? Yo, this does not. This for her to make this story does not hold punches. Holy crap! I'm not. Is that wrinkly old man you work with? It's nothing like that. I'm living with Don, but I'm not. Oh, aren't you? then how are you paying back his hospitality? You don't have any money. You quit your job too. I checked. What the fuck? Bro, what? I'm not paying back anything. Don't be shy. Oh, screw you. Move. How violent. It's a good thing I separated her and Jack when I did. Any more of those girls' influence, who knows what could have happened. She pulls a knife? She tried to pull. Wait, bro. Yo, wait a minute. She tries to shove me past me, but I had a little surprise in my pocket. Anna, that's it. Yep. So don't you dare touch me again. I might do something bad. She pressed the knife against her neck? What? It drew blood. I couldn't help myself. But it wasn't a lot. I'm not gonna kill someone open like that. I'm not stupid. Grace stood petrified. You can't do this. You will call the cops? No, you won't. They won't believe you. They never do, right? She didn't flash out for once. Who made this story, bro? She must have finally realized how useless it was to try. She shuffled away. I waved her off and only implied that she hadn't looked back once. She only kept following me around even after that. What a stalker. So I had Jack burn her things. I knew she was watching. It was beautiful. Now she'll back off for good. I'm back. Welcome back. Hey, Easy, your trip. The moment she touched me for long hours of waiting, painted over by the wall. It made me so happy. Something smells good. Is it dinner? Yes. Oh, you remembered. I'm so glad. I made casserole. And I sat at the table and I served it. That was really tasty, Jack. Thank you. I wasn't happy with the meal. It was tasteless and the meat was tough. But Anna said she liked it. She was kind. I wish I could have helped more. What do you mean? With the money, I guess. I was being serious, but she laughed and she made me feel a bit stupid. Oh, Jack, money's no problem at all. I told you I've got a lot saved up. The rent here is nothing. Okay. Anna contentedly. A minute later, she stopped. There's something you can do, actually. Really? Yes, really. But I'm not sure if you're up to it. Anything. I'll do anything for you. Okay, then. Well, what is it? How can I help? Wait until bedtime, okay? I nodded. When I heard what she wanted to do, I didn't take it well. I was angry, furious. I felt betrayed. You want me to? Yes, I do. But no. What the fuck does she want you to do? You said I had what? You said I had never to. You said I had never had to remember anything. You promised. I got up from the bed, started pacing back from the wall to wall, and never looking at Anna. She said she was hurt. How could you lie like that? Oh, baby, please don't hate me. I was shivering with anger. I thought I might faint. I didn't hate her. I couldn't, so I stopped walking and faced her. I know I said what I said, but this is important. Don't you believe me? There was only one thing I could say. Yeah, I believe you. Thank you, Jack. I love you. I love you too. I'm sorry. Don't say you're Anna saying she was sorry for some reason, like a punch in the gut. It tugged at my memory. How do you selectively lock your own memories? I don't understand that, bro. That's just like how you have that many traumatic problems where you're just like, nah, I'm gonna just walk away my memory. Or I'm just gonna selectively not remember stuff. Like, I understand people do that, but bro, what the fuck? She said she always said, I know, but that's not what I am telling you to remember. You must remember that. You must never remember that woman. Figure out all you have left of her. Then, what I'm going to recall goes much, much further back. It won't be easy, but when you do, when you remember, our love will be deepest it ever been. Don't you want that? I do. I want that. I want to love you more. Tell me what I should remember. Fucking Christ. Erin embraced me with happy tears in her eyes, but she wouldn't tell me what I needed to remember. She said it would be pointless if she told me I had to remember it all by myself. Anna ordered me to sit down in front of the alarm clock every day at least for an hour. I was to do this while she was at work. When I was to have my eyes closed, I was trying digging back in my memories, far back. Okay, so now you're trying to something. I did as ordered, but first time the very next day, it was so foggy in my mind I couldn't even start. Things felt slow. It was walking through a molasses. I only made myself tired. Before I fell asleep, before I fell asleep sitting up, one last thought came to me. Was thinking always so hard? The second time too, I gave up right away. I couldn't do it. But I had promised Anna. The next day I tried it harder. Bro, what the fuck am I playing, bro? My head hurt and it felt like I was groping in the dark, scared and all alone. But I did it. I had promised Anna. I waded further in. And a flash of a smile made my chest hurt. But I kept going. My for love. Huh? Which one did I love? Which one did I hate? Things didn't used to be like this, did they? This felt wrong. Something went terribly wrong. I need to make sense of it. Days later, while going back in my mirror, I reached a wall. Damn. I felt like I should try to climb over it, so I just felt like I shouldn't try to climb over it, so I didn't. Things were, there were things out there that I didn't want to see, so I went back into a portal where I've been searching through. It was a school of love and fear and hate and giving and taking sudden, seemingly at random. It was a mess, but it was a mess in my head. It would make sense. I would make what the fuck? I would make it make sense. God damn. Jack. Okay. Yes, Anna. I'm going to work. Changed. How many fucking chapters is it, bruh? God damn. Okay. I'm going to work. Aren't you going to say goodbye? Oh, bye, Anna. Anna, goodbye, kiss. Okay. You place a hand on the forehead. You okay? You might have a fever. I can give you something for that. I smiled. I'm okay. It's just, what is it, troubled? You can tell me anything. Do you know that sandwich shop? Which one? The one next to next to the store? I nodded. You want a sandwich from there? Yeah, if that's okay. Well, there is always a huge line. Please, Anna. I would mean a lot to me. How can I resist? Of course, darling. I would do anything for you. No, that's not what it said. I'll get you anything. What kind of sandwich do you want? Anything you pick. I'll get you something light. You're not getting much exercise. I don't want you to get fat. Is that alright? Yep. Great. And don't forget your remembering session. You've been doing those, right? Yeah. And I finally shook my head. Nothing yet. Oh, well. It has been 2 weeks yet. It has not been 2 weeks yet. You'll get there soon. I'm sure you will. Yeah, I will. What the fuck? And it pissed my cheek, kissed me, and left. Okay. And I went and threw up in the toilet? Oh, God. I brushed my teeth and washed my mouth 3 times. What? I can't go on like this. I couldn't keep living here. But you don't have your place. You don't have a job. I waited 10 minutes until I sure Anna was gone. Then I pulled back the heavy curtains. Down the street, there was a single person looking sad and abandoned. I waved at her. She nodded and she walked into the building. Hi, Jack. You gotta be fucking kidding me. What kind of story is this? I was so happy to see her, I wanted to cry. Oh, Grace. Fucking Christ. We started seeing each other in secret 5 days ago. I knew how long exactly. So how the fuck did she not calculate the fact that the girl was not going to come back and Jack was going to eventually open the door? How did they even come in contact? That's the thing that does not make sense here. How y'all just suddenly randomly started seeing each other again? Like, what the fuck? What? Okay. I knew how long. I knew how long exactly. I had started counting the days again. That big cloud of confusion in my brain was gone. I I wasn't Anna's dog anymore. It was my own fault. It was Anna's own fault. What else could she expect having me dig around my past like that? But it was scary how close I come to letting it go. If things were a bit different, I might have kept on being a half mute idiot forever. Okay. And I never would have let Grace inside. When I first heard Grace's voice again, I thought I'd finally snap. I thought I was hallucinating. But I opened the door and there she was. Grace, I'm happy to see you. I thought, after your message, I thought I'd never. Don't say that. Don't say anything just for a minute. What? She put her arms around each other. We've only been apart for a few weeks, but so many things had happened. You cheated on her. Like, what do you mean? I knew it. You don't hate me. I know. I didn't know what she was talking about, and I didn't really care. Only one thing buttered at right now. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I've been working up the courage to leave ever since I had become myself again. As stupid as it seemed, I was afraid of going outside. But with Grace here, I could leave and I could do anything. You can't. Huh? You're not going to leave here. What? Not yet. Why not? Don't you have an idea what it's like for me here? I can't imagine, Jack, and I'm so sorry I didn't believe you. You knew how dangerous Anna's was right from the start. That's all the more the reason to get the hell away. I told you not yet. There isn't something we can. This isn't something we can run away from. I mean, clearly, I wish we could just pack up and leave, but Anna's just gonna follow us wherever we go. God, God damn it! I stumped my foot on the ground like an angry child. Grace was right. Hannah followed me here. If we left now, she would do it again. We have to report her to the no Jack, no police. They trust her a million times over. I guess they would. What? Besides, I wasn't even sure if she had done anything actually illegal. But what then? What would we do? I don't know. Why is this happening to us? Even as we talked, we kept our ears to the hallway. Though we both knew Anna was at work, our slightest echo of a footstep was enough to make us jump. Why can't we just leave? Why can't she just leave us alone? What does she even want from you? I thought I might have a clue. I think I might have a clue. Oh shit, that was a minute, John. I told Grace about how Anna was trying to make me remember stuff from years ago. But it was so long ago. Anything could have happened. Anything could have made her obsessed with me. Jack, what? I'm sorry to say this, but I knew you always hated it when I did. What is it? I had a feeling what she was gonna say. I didn't like it. You really need to. You really do have to remember. I pinched the fridge of my nose. There was a big headache coming on, right between my eyes. I know. We can't win against her like this. Not when she knows so much more than we do. I know. All right. Do you think you can do it? Wait, what? Do you think you can do it? I don't want to do it, but I think I can. I never tried, but not seriously. Not since those first few days. Good. Please do try. And thank you for not giving in, Jack. I know it must be hard. Do you think when anything outside I can sneak anything in? I don't have a lot, but no, I don't need anything. I know it keeps me well fed. I put a contempt as. What the fuck? I put as much contempt as I could into those words. Are you doing all right though? You don't need any money, dude. You're broke yourself. I think Anna's got some stash somewhere around here. Grace refused. We can't risk her noticing. Besides, I'm doing okay. I'm staying with a friend. They're a big help. Oh, all right then. She left. She landed. So she landed on her feet. It made me happy to hear that. I'll be going now, Jack. What, already? Anna won't be home for hours. She's not supposed to. We got to be careful. And being, I mean, the fact that she even knew that he was there, I'm pretty sure she can easily smell that she's there. Like, I don't understand. Okay. Okay. And being here at all is making me so nervous I could die. You're right. Besides, we're having a lot of plenty of time to spend together once it's over. Yeah, just us two. We'll look at each other like. Then the door slams somewhere in the building. I really need to go. Bye, Jack. Bye, Grace. I wonder if it would be okay for me to tell Grace I loved her, but words went and said them themselves. Grace stood on her tippy toes, kissed me on my cheek. I love you too. Locking the door after she was one of the most difficult things I've ever done. But seeing her had given me the courage I needed. I felt I could do anything. Now we're here a few days later, 5 days later, two secret meetings later. I can go on. Grace, I'm sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Return. Oh, right clicking saves. Okay, nice. That's nice to know. Grace, I'm so sorry. I can't stay here anymore. I really can't. I'm at my limit. No, I'm way past my limit. I'm surprised I still got in here. Baby, I'm sorry. Wait, what? Oh. Have you made any progress? It was an echo of Anarchist's constant questioning. But Grace wasn't doing it on purpose. I told myself I kept my anger in check. No, nothing. I can't remember anything from the time. It's like a big blind spot. You can't. Why can't this the beauty? I can't do anything. It's hopeless. If you say it's really hopeless, then I guess it's no use at all. You said the same thing last time too, but I still made you try. It's my fault. You're in so much pain. It's not your fault. It's hers. I heaved a sigh. I need to pack a few things. Right here, I'm grading 5. No, that's a no again. What? You can't mean I want you to stay here, Jack. Story here, bro. Story, bro. Story. There's no way I can. Just a little bit more, I promise. She came up to me, felt my upper arms. You're so thin now, but you can't still hold her down, right? But you could still hold her down, right? A chill went over me. What do you mean? Aren't we running away? We can't run away. She'll find us again, and then what? I can't live like that. I was afraid. I can't live like that. I was afraid. I'm sure you can't either. So you're going to. She couldn't mean. Grace rips her the yes. No, it's wrong. Plain wrong. Yes, it is. But what else is there to do? She's backed us into a corner and practically self defense. I guess if you do it in that way, no, absolutely not. My head pounded at the temples. I'm so happy you agree. So I wish we can do it today, but I need to prepare. Can you stand here? Can you stand being here until tomorrow evening? Yeah. Perfect, thank you. Tomorrow, Anna has a morning shift. She'll be back by early afternoon. Let's go for 6 o'clock. Okay, okay, 6 o'clock. Please have. Wait, what? Please have her immobilized by then. Immobilized how? I was already swept up in this plan. I didn't think twice before Grace said anything more. The, the more immobilized, the better. If you just sat on her, that'll be all right, I guess. But tying her down will be a big help. What is happening here? And if you could knock her out, that would be amazing. I'll see what I can do. I was outside waiting in the hallway when she's all tied up and passed out or whatever. Shout out so no it's safe. Alright. Then what? What would you do then? To answer, Grace took a knife out of her pocket. So we stabbing bitches out here now. She turned it into her hands a few times. And then I didn't realize the full weight of what she was trying to do. I would only then realize how could she not be bothered by it. Grace, what happened? What do you mean? This isn't like you. The Grace I know, I hesitated. What did Anna do to you? Grace's mood seems to evaporate. She pressed her face against my chest. Grace, she did a lot. I felt like I was dirt. I promised myself I would never let that happen again. My knife was still in her hand. It was so sharp. She took you from me too. That's the one thing I really can't forgive. Imagine how happy we would be if she never existed. I put my arms around her. I get it. Now let me do it. Give me the knife. I don't want to see you do this. Or maybe I'll work something out, I thought. Maybe it wouldn't have led to bloodshed. I hated the sight of blood. I'm sorry, Jack. This is something I have to do. No, it's not just that. So she has that eye look too. Why does she have to have that look too? Man, what the hell? The truth is, I want to do this myself. It's not like we'll ever feel right if I don't do it. Grace put a hand on my chin. I leaned closer and she stopped before we kissed. I love you, Jack. Aren't you scared? Yeah. Please don't be. Okay. One day we'll look back on this and laugh. I wake up with bitter taste in my mouth. One day we'll back and laugh. I'm sure that as hell not laughing right now. That's not a good thought to have. What the? Oh, it's you. Don't think of me like that, Christ. You should laugh as much as you can, you know. It helps reduce the stress. It's help to find the things funny when you're around. You have to come here often. I see more than any of you in my dreams. That's a long, shameful month. That long, shameful month I spent with her coming to me while I was asleep. It sours my mood. I can't even pretend around Anna anymore. Maybe I'll write it down in my journal after all. No, screw that. It's embarrassing to write it down. Jack, that's so sweet, huh? What is? So you dream about me? So what the fuck happened? Like, I have dreams about you too every night. Yeah, but mine are nightmares. Looks like someone's cranky from having just woken up. You better not be so rude to your doctor though. He is not as nice as I am. He might kick you out if you misbehave. I've seen him do that. That's fine. I might just be happier on the street. The doctor comes along soon enough. He has good news for me, he says. It looked like good Mr. Friday, far better than before. Your blood pressure's fine and other things too. That's great news, doctor. My intention is split between what he's saying and what I see in his coat pocket. It's glinting. Is it a pen? No, it's not a pen, it's something else. My heart beats faster. Thankfully, I still remember to ask an important question. So when can I leave? Yeah. When are you going to release me? The doctor scratches his head and then counts on his fingers. Wednesday next week. Next week. Yes. Wow, thanks, Doc. You're welcome. It's way earlier than I expected. I prepared myself for being here a few more weeks. Thank you so much. Here, I put it out my hand for him to shake. After a second thought, he takes it. What the fuck? I pull him close and his thumbs are spawning across my bed. It was a very sloppy handshake. Sorry, doctor. My bad. He coughs. Ah, it's fine. You really helped a lot. All in the day's work. So yes, next week, and then you'll have rehab. Rehab, doc? Oh, yes. After you leave here, it's straight to the physical facility for you. We don't have an inpatient facility here. But there is a great one on the other side of town. I'm sending you there. I'm not going home. No, of course. Wait, what? No, of course you'll be hurting yourself or with a limp. Is that what you want? No, that won't do it. That won't do it at all. He jots down some notes. Wednesdays and for the next 4 days. The nurses have been exercising you, right? They what? Huh? No. They what? Huh? Exercising me? They haven't? He turns to Anna. What's this about, nurse? Excuse me? You should have been giving him some mild exercise. Well, oh, you never told us about that, doctor. You ain't been doing your job. Can't you tell? Can't you tell by yourself? The doctor starts murmuring to himself while making some more notes. Christ, I really have to do everything here, don't I? No, that's fine. More like you're paying to do these things or anything. And how long do I have to stay here, Doc? He raises his hand as if he's giving up on me. It's always that with you. Wait, what? It's always that with you, isn't it? Look how long you'll stay at the facility is up to people there. I can't tell you that. But don't hold your breath. I laugh out loud. Man, you really are going to milk me dry, aren't you? I bet you got to deal with people over there, doctor. Don't you know I'm poor as hell? He gave me grace. The thought never crossed my mind. I only live to help people like yourself, Mr. Friday. So I don't appreciate hearing such accusations. I like to be more careful. I like you to be more careful about what you say. Understood. Good. He brushes off leather shoes creaking. Well then, Anna grabs my right leg, the one that isn't broken. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's exercise. Remember what the doctor said, don't you? Ah, right. Well, it's fine. She brings my knee to my chest, then the joints in my leg pop. It's stiff. I haven't used it in a long time. How is it? Any pain? No. A little sore, but it doesn't hurt. Okay. She brings my legs down. I keep going I can keep going if you don't mind. Keep going as you please. She repeats the motion over so gently, and then it helps me, starts walking faster. I'm fine with it. Her hands are on me. When she helps me fold my leg up, her neck is so close. Wait, what? Oh. Or when she helps me fold my leg up, her neck is so close I could. How do you feel about what the doctor said? What did he say? That I'm out of here by next week. I rest with so other patients can't hear. How does that make you feel? Are you angry? And a smile doesn't break. Her fingers press against me more forcefully. I'm not angry, of course. It's nice that you're getting better. Oh yeah? And I still visit you at the facility. I'm sure you will. Oh, but what if they very restrict visit? But what if they're very strict about visiting hours? That would be a bummer, wouldn't it? For the first time in a long, I feel like I have an upper hand. It's going into my head. And who knows? Maybe I'll tell them that I don't want any visitors to focus on your recovery. Yes, of course. Yeah, of course. That's good. I want you healthy, darling. What is going on with this chick, man? She stops exercising me mid-motion. I can't wait. How long do you think before? I can wait. How long do you think I waited before? I'm a patient girl. What the fuck? Her fingers firing away inside my inner leg. I can wait, no problem. Because after this I'm done, you'll be mine again. All mine forever. I grab her by the wrist, her fingernails dug into my skin. Ouch. You're hurting me. Shut up. How come what makes you so... What? I'm never living with you again, you know that. Oh, sweetie. You do as I say. Yeah, of course. You still have Grace. Yes. Well, yes, that's one reason. But there's another... What the fuck? There was one much dear to my heart. Do you know what it is? I glare back. Is that you love me? I don't. You do. You love me even if you don't know you love me. Deep down, you love me more than anything in the world. Just like kind of you. What is this? But you've spent so much. But you spent what the fucking hell? If you spent so long living all of these lies that you started believing them yourself. Don't worry, though, I'll help you remember all over again. She finally lets go of me. Get plenty of rest. You have a lot ahead of you. She goes away, leaving her to myself and to my broken body. At night, I drip of how I got to be like this. How many chapters, man? The evening of the day that Grace told me we would kill Anna together, I worried so much that I got a fever. Goodness. I was laying on the bed. Anna put a cold wet towel over my forehead. I did think you had a bit of a fever, but you were fine when I left. I mumbled something. I might have been trying to tell her to stay away. It was seeing Anna thinking about what we would do to her that made me scared so much that it made me sick. I was weak. I can't understand what you're saying. Whatever it is, you can tell me later. For now, just rest. The thermometer reading made her frown. If it goes up anymore, I'm taking you to the hospital. I croaked out. That was fine. Oh, you'll be fine. But only if you do as I say. Try to get some sleep. I'll get some medication and I accept a ginger root tea. Thanks. I managed to sleep for the next hour, though I wake up constantly. After that, I took a shower. The water was so cold on my skin it hurt, but Anna warned me not to set it to hot, so I did it. Then I put on a fresh set of clothes and I lay down on the clean sheets Anna set out. In 10 minutes, everything was clammy as sweat again. Anna didn't blame me. She didn't have a bad word to say. Didn't even sigh, though I knew she was tired. She was a saint. She was being so kind to me, and I was going to help kill her. There must be, I thought, some other way. I couldn't let this. In the violence, I just couldn't. So my fevered, numb brain came up with the best plan it could. I don't know, Jack. Are you sure? Yes, I feel much better now. I can take the day off. I'm probably fine. It'll be okay. See, I handed her the thermometer, the mercury thermometer. It was a mercury thermometer, and I had carefully let it reach only a near fever point. I didn't lie when I said I feel better, but I did have a fever. Well then, alright. Please stay safe. Let's call if there's any problems. Anything at all, okay? Okay. She left and I got to work. There was a trace of my past somewhere in the apartment. There must be. I didn't know where it was or what it would look like, but I hope Anna had brought something with her here. I was going to find it. Then I confronted Anna with it, and whatever after that, I wasn't going to let anyone get killed. I really shouldn't have done this before. What the fuck? It would have saved me a lot of grief, but there was no use in thinking about what could have been, so I researched. So I searched. I didn't have long. I didn't have to search long. I found out what I was looking for in Anna's nightstand, top drawer. It was the only thing there. Anna had come to trust me so much that she hadn't bothered hiding it, or she wanted me to find it. When I saw it, I didn't think it was a clue I was looking for. It was a picture book. I badly made one too. Thick pages, thick pieces of paper stapled together, and the drawings smeared on with crayons. I read what on a whim. I was curious. But the last page, I wasn't curious anymore. This wasn't a picture book, it was a confession. It better not say dear damn diary. The Little Wolf. There was once a little wolf. It had mommy wolf and it had a daddy wolf, but mommy wolf and daddy wolf didn't love little wolf. Why is that? But they didn't love it and they didn't love each other. And they fought and fought and fought. And then one day something happened and Little Wolf was all by itself. But Little Wolf didn't stay for long. One day a family of sheep took it in. There was mommy sheep, daddy sheep, and a little lamb, and a big dog named Buddy. They were a happy family. Excuse me. But they didn't like wolves. Daddy sheep said to little wolf, wolves should be locked up away. And he should also... He's... Fucking Christ. Daddy sheep said to little wolf, wolves should always be locked up away. And he also said, you're lucky to be alive. They didn't know what... They did not know that little wolf was a wolf. So the little wolf played along and it went back bye-bye like a sheep and ate grass like a sheep, and for a while it was happy. But it wasn't for long. The little wolf was a wolf, it was hungry, it needed to hunt. It knew how to hunt too. It had seen Daddy Wolf hunt, it had seen him do all kinds of things. But the first thing the little wolf hunted was a big dog named Buddy. Mommy sheep and daddy sheep were all really scared, although they said the rules were we should be careful. They did know little wolf had done it, but the little lamb did know. But the little lamb didn't like the little wolf. The little wolf was afraid. The little lamb was going to tell mommy and daddy sheep everything. It did tell them, but the sheep didn't believe the little lamb. They believe one word. Why is that? As days passed and weeks passed, the little wolf was hungry again. Very hungry. It was so... And so one day it went to mommy sheep and daddy sheep's room. It had ripped them open while they were sleeping. It got blood all over itself. And then the little wolf went over to the little lamb. Little lamb was awake. The little lamb heard the noise of his parents being hunted. It saw blood and smelled blood too. The little wolf came closer. And the little wolf came closer and saw the little lamb was not a lamb at all. It was a wolf, just like Little Wolf. It's been hiding there with all the sheep. Maybe it did not even know that it was a wolf. The little wolf did not kill it. The little wolf could not hunt one of its own. So the little wolf went away. But before it left, the little wolf promised they would meet again. What the fuck? They would be two wolves in the world of sheep. So wait, did she kill his parents? No, she killed his parents. She killed his parents. No, because he wasn't with his parents also. He was in multiple homes. So that means there was one time that he was there being taken care of by someone else. Oh, so she killed the dog, bro. She killed the dog, and because she didn't want to be alone, or she didn't want the parents, no, not to be alone. She didn't want the parents to have him. She killed the parents too. Damn, you bitch. I found it hard to start back up. You bitch. So this is what you wanted me to remember. This is what you. That psycho had taken everything from me. Had almost done so a second time. And for what? I swear. I spoke aloud and I imagined my family there with me. This family she taken. I swear I did what? What? I what? Not even kill her seemed enough anymore. Or maybe I thought it would be enough. As long as we made it hurt. Yeah, so this girl just took everything from this dude, and he just refused to remember who she was. Where am I? I stirred. I stirred, only slightly waking days and not knowing of what feeling around me of a dream or delusion or reality. I'm sitting up, but I was not sitting up still. Then there is a rumble underneath me. There is a wind on my face. Somehow, though all this, I sense that it's night time. I try to speak. My limp mouth only manages a rasping get. Oh, you're awake already? Tish sticks, that won't do. A bee sting of a pinch already back of my neck. I feel myself sinking. Then I felt. Oh, he fell asleep. I am gone. No more rumbling. No more wind in my face. No more me. He fell asleep. By the time Anna came home, no. Oh, I guess she might have gotten old girl, bruh. She got old girl, bruh. Damn, that's sad. Yeah, so that's what happened. She got old girl. By the time Anna came home, I've been spewing my hate for hours. And for my hate for her had become a living thing eating away at me. I'm back. Jack, hello. I tried to say hello back, but I couldn't. If I said anything at all the hate would spill out of my mouth and it wouldn't time me. Worried, Jack. Anna sounded worried. This made me happy. I couldn't fake it anymore. If she saw me, she would know. I ran to the bathroom, slammed the door, slammed the shut, and locked it. I'll be there. I'll be here, I thought. Until this time, I'll stay here. Except the plan didn't go that way because I think she knew about the plan. Either she knew that she was outside waiting. Yeah, she knew. She knew. If I see her, I'll lose my mind. Anna's footsteps came close and patterning to where I was. Sweetie, are you okay? She tried to enter the door. I found it locked. You still sick? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone to work. There was a pause, and then she tried again to open the door. Hey, at least say something. You're scaring me. Jack, can you hear me? I'm fine. Sigh of relief. Oh, good. Let me in not already. Yeah. No, I'm staying here for a while. Please open the door. You don't sound all that good. You sound like you're in pain. I said, I'm fine. There came another long moment of silence. Please tell me what's wrong. This time I didn't answer. I lay on the floor, towel. I laid down on the cold tile floor. I could say like this until I would stay like this until I felt like it was about 6 o'clock. How? What? It's not like I had a clock in here with me, but it was a guess that it was better to guess and then go out now. Jack, go away. She walked away and I thought it was that. And I heard her come back a minute later. I'm coming in, Jack. Stand back from the door. The hell are you? Stop it. Struck again and again and once more. The flimsy wood door would cave in at the handle. Any more would be a splinter. And stopped. There was a dull thud as she let something heavy on the floor. Come out then. I hesitated. Alright then. She grunted as she picked up the tool again. No, wait. I'm gonna stop it coming out. The door handle was smashed so badly it almost refused to open. Oh, Jack. And I dropped what turned out to be a sledgehammer. She had a sledgehammer in the fucking apartment. dropped it next to her purse, which was on the floor. She jumped. She's all but jumped on me with open arms. Don't do that again to me again. I backed away from her. Something is wrong. I can feel it. What happened, Jack? Nothing happened. Is your what? She went to feel my temperature, but I slapped it away. Don't touch me. My words stunned her for a second. And we were making such good progress. What went wrong? You know what went wrong. You damn well know. Wait, what? You damn well. You know damn well. Everything's been wrong ever since the beginning. You not making any sense, Jack. For me, for now, just calm down. I'm going to be alright. No, stay away from me. My back touched the wall. I stumbled. Anna went back, bent down to as if to tie her shoes. I saw her hand go in the purse. Then she left. What the fuck? She vanished. She vanished, bro. Boy, she vanished, dude. She vanished. But she didn't leap, she vanished, bro. She vanished, bro. She was on me before I could react. And then I thought so stabbed me something gut me then there and there. Instead, she wrapped her hands around me and put her lips to mine. I tried to pry her off, but she consoled herself around my body like a snake. I couldn't find a what? A purchase? A purchase? I panicked. Her kissing me was violent, hardly kissing at all. Bro, what is this shit, bro? Well, like she was biting my lips off. I tried to put my hands between us and rip her from me, but Anna wouldn't budge. I felt powerless. I couldn't even scream. I tried to, but I was muffled for anyone to hear. In the moment of luck, I managed to stumble around. Anna was still on me until she was the one on. What in the hell, bro? Until she was the one with her back to the wall. I half ran, half fell into the wall. Anna took a blunt of the impact. Owie. Ha 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 ha. That hurt. What is this shit? She went down on my knees, rubbing the back of her head with a left hand. Go fuck yourself. My lips pulsed with pain, felt raw. I touched them, but my hand came back bloody. God damn it. You are real. I realized very late that there has been another flash of pain during our struggle. I felt something. Wait, what? I felt like someone had pinched very strongly on my left shoulder. When I looked on the spot, I found nothing there. And it was that. Anna looked at me and smiled and opened her hand. A few seconds to see what she was holding there. My eyes were having trouble focusing. Oh, a syringe. Empty syringe. Oh shit. That was sure tricky. What did you drug me with? She waved the question away. It's no concern of mine. Something to help you get a long night's sleep. Isn't that nice? And then we could begin your re-education. Your re-education. Don't fuck with me. I took a step forward. My legs felt heavy. Was it me or was... Was it me or just as I was already hard to move? I'd never go through that again. You hear? I grabbed at her, but my hand stuck to the wall instantly almost a second after Hannah had moved out of the way. Easy now. She put her hand on my shoulder. Just what are you trying to do? Fuck off. I twisted around to get to her, but it was like moving underwater. Oh, please don't do this, Jack. You're making this too fun to teach you. Bro. I won't be able to hold back. I stumbled down and barely catching myself before my head hit the floor. My eyes wandered up to the ceiling. My limbs were lead. I felt I could not move. There you go. There you go. Help. I was a fly. I was a fly trapped in a spider's web. Honestly, what are you doing? Help. With no way out. Stop that. Help. The neighbors still think we're weird. Oh, the neighbors will think we're weird. I was to shout out again, but something caught in my throat. And instead, I was to shout out again, but something caught in my throat. And instead, I nearly carved my lungs out on the floor. Are you all tuckered out now? Goodness, you really have some fight in you. You're pretty scary. Next time I'll definitely... what's that? I heard it then too. The front door rattled. And someone banged on it twice. I think I know who it is. And it dawned on me too. I tried to shout out if I was still coughing. Anna went to the front door, tiptoed and checked on the peephole. She had put her hand over my mouth to stop myself from giggling. To me, she mouthed the words, guess who? I know who. She was here early, and I had failed her. Anna waited until the banging started again. In a single fluid motion, she unlocked the door, opened it, and stood back. Ah! Grace stumbled in, her toothpick of a knife in hand. Great, Jack. What? Anna was a blur. She elbowed Grace in her stomach and then jumped back as if she was expecting Grace to slash at her. Grace did nothing of the sort. Her nails slipped out of her hand. She fell down right after. Huh? That's it? Really? After closing and locking the door again, Anna stepped closer fearlessly now. She kicked Grace in her ribs. You invaded someone's home and that's all you can do? Someone precious home? Please stop. I'm sorry. Anna sighed. You're hopeless. But what is this, bro? She went in her purse and rummaged through it. I knew you had this, and I knew you had your hand in this. You're the only one who can corrupt my Jack this way. Well, no more. What is this shit, bro? Anna brought back another syringe. This one filled with clear liquid. This is Jack's dose. Try not to die, okay? Huh? I had managed to stand. Okay, I wasn't gonna let this freak hurt Grace. Leave her alone. Okay. For Christ's sake, don't do that. Do what? Alert again. It had already been done. The syringe was empty. Excuse me. I've been too slow. Sit back and be a good patient boy again. Oh, wait. Well, I decided what I'll do with this girl. Anna wandered off into another room and she shouted from there. Do we have any rope, Jack? I'm sure I brought some. I rushed where Grace was on the floor. She wasn't squirming in pain anymore. Instead, she was laying there incredibly still. For a second, I thought she was dead, and my heart sank. But she was still alive. She was breathing quickly, shallow breaths. Her eyes were closed but fluttering. Shit. I needed to get her to a doctor. I looked into the entrance. By some miracle, Anna left the key in the door. What about the duct tape, Jack? Hey, Jack. I managed to turn the key, even in the state I was in. I turned back to Grace. Though she probably couldn't hear me, I had to tell her something. Grace, I'll go get help. I'll be back soon. I couldn't carry out. I was on the verge of collapsing on my own. The best I could do was get someone down on the street to help me. I turned the handle with both hands. The door wouldn't open. What the? Oh no. The door was bolted shut? Anna must have added the bolt lock on her own. Great minds and Grace's apartment didn't have it. I tried to unlock with my fingers, but it wouldn't move like I wanted them to. I tried again. At best, I managed to get my nails caught on the bolt, almost ripping them off. I nearly cried from frustration. Damn it. On the verge of giving up and letting go, I looked around the small apartment and found a means of escape. I either have to use my really nice cuffs on her or go to the Jack. Where are oh shit. My man said I'm out the window, G. Jack, you'll fall. Yeah. It was a miracle I managed to slide back the curtains open and the curtain. Oh! It was a miracle I managed to slide back the curtains and open the window with my useless hands. Stay away from me. I was holding on the windowsill with open palms and I was slipping. No, you'll hurt yourself. Take my hand. Hey, bitch. I glanced at the strip below. When I had gone to climb out, it didn't look like much of a drop. That was only the second floor after all. No, I was so sure. There was a much empty space between me and the hard concrete. Take my hand, Jack. If I had landed well, I'd be fine. Probably. What are you waiting for? And I grabbed my wrist. Bye. Bye. My hand let go. I was not connecting to anything. I floated. Ah. The impact knocked the wind out of me. I wasn't much pain, but I knew I had landed badly. I went down back in my body. My leg was a shape no leg should be. What the fuck? I come back to consciousness, gasping for air. She did not take you to the hospital. She did not take Mans to the hospital, bro. I pushed the blanket aside. My leg is there in a cast. In a ramrod straight. The sights call me. Bruh. How many chapters is this goddamn game? I feel like this game is a 10 chapters and I need to go do something, bro. Like, I really thought this game would be shorter, but it's not short. Like, this game is really long. I'm hungry. Only then to realize that I'm not in a hospital bed. Oh, is this after the fact? I was in a wheelchair in some abandoned place. Oh, this is after the hospital. It's cold. Good morning, sleepyhead. Anna's there with a large sack of who knows what at her feet. I wait until my breath is back before I start speaking. Oh, of course you're here. Has there ever been a bad moment in my life without you? She says nothing, only smiles. I look around. So you kidnapped me. The hospital will find you. Oh, no. I didn't kidnap you, dear. You were discharged. I did all the paperwork and everything. You got out a little early. That makes you glad. But you were sleeping, so I had to sign for you as well. The doctor didn't mind much, though. He even let me cancel your rehab facility stay. God damn it. That asshole of a doctor. So nobody's looking for me. That is it. She has me where she wants me. She won. Or at least that's what I want her to think. I slip my thumb under my cast and smile. It's right here where I put it. Why did you bring me here, Anna? Where is here? You mean you don't recognize it? Take a look outside. I look out the busted windows. And fairly up on the high ground was a sea of tall grass. Oh, it's back at that place that she took her to. In the middle of the grass is the concrete guard square. This is where we show your love to me. By burning everything that reminded you of that girl. Tell me where she is now. Oh, I was surprised how nonchalant you were about this. Ansel took the bag at her feet and it whines. Oh God. It isn't a bag, it's Grace bounded and gagged. Untie her, goddammit. Can't you see she's hurt? No, she's not hurt. She's fine, Steve. Removes her rag that she covered. Removes the rag she stuffed in Grace's mouth. I gave her water and kept her fed and everything. Well, most of the time. But I tell you what, she used to be a real handful, you know. Grace only stared back blankly. Let go, Grace, now you monster. Take the cuffs off. Grace's arms are cuffed behind her back. Her legs are cuffed together. Two. She mumbled something. She mumbled something now. Let let her go yourself. I give you the key. Anna dangles the key and what the fuck? It's never that easy with you. Jesus Christ, that's a long story. What do you want? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? You're asking me what do I want, Jack? I want the same gosh darn thing I've been telling you all this time. I want you to remember us. Well, I remember. You do? Remember, my feelings came pouring out and I kept them bottled up for so long. Yes, I do. You killed my family, my father, my mother, and even my fucking dog. There. Are you heavy, you sick freak? I saw you little picture book. That's how you have fun, isn't it? Reminiscing? Is it? Is that why you had to remember? Is that why you want me to remember too, huh? So you can see me how much you scared and beg for my life? Well, fuck you. I'm not begging for anything. Take out the scalpel I stole from the doctor and hit it under my chest. If you come any closer, I gut you. I swear. Now let Gris go. This is between you and me only. She has nothing to do with it. Don't ruin people's lives more than you already have. Jack, I'm not asking you to do it twice. Do it. Oh, Jack. Hannah heaves as the son sigh. You really know how to disappoint a girl. When you said, darn it. I shouldn't have known but for a second. What the hell are you talking about? Jack, you, fine. I'm done with this. What? Even though it's been so romantic. What are you? I feel something bad coming. She reaches into her purse, takes out something small. She lets it fall on the ground. It's my journal. Like, my hands are shivering. I don't understand. Jack, what? You got it all wrong. Even after seeing this picture book, I didn't kill your family. You killed mine. Oh, so he's the wolf. Oh, someone had to be the wolf. It didn't make sense, but someone had to be the wolf, y'all. Someone had to be the wolf, bro. Uh-huh. Her words are ones I hadn't considered. I hadn't dared consider them. But now that they have been said, I know that they are true. And that the truth hits me like a bullet in between my eyes. The dam that I had put in my brain 15 years ago spilled over as memories come gushing out. Where am I? Man, what the fuck, man? I'm somewhere in a dark, cramped room. Alright, the sound of... Yeah, the sound of can go down. A hidey hole. I'm hiding. I'm back there. I don't ever think I ever... What? I don't think I've ever really left. Where are you, Jack? Stop running away. No. Please don't let him find me. Please. Please. There you are. Please. There's so much pain that makes me vomit. I'm not used to it yet. I'll never be used to it. I don't think anyone could live with this pain. I can't. Mom, please help me. Cold eyes. She look like she's looking at dirt. It always looked like this day in, day out. It would never stop. But one day it does stop. There is silence. There's nothing but silence. A quiet, bottomless. It lets nothing else exist. What? Especially not me. It is bad. There's no pain. But things start moving again. I have to say, no matter I've been swept along. It's alright now, Jack. You're safe with us. A pair of orange strangers. I can't let you imagine how tough it was for you. You can call me Mom if you want, but you don't have to. Mom? Yes. Oh, thanks so much, Jack. Love you. They pretend to be nice. They pretend to like me. They give me food to eat and give me books to read, all sorts of other things. They're trying to make me like them. They're very clever. I'm more clever than they are. Somebody kills their dog. I like the dog. They must have killed the dog. It's all that they'll do to me. I know what they're like, what they're all like. I don't want to die. I've got used to living here. So one night, I take a knife. I visit the girl they're keeping with her blood still on me. I did it. Did what? What was that noise? I thought it would be obvious with all their blood. I said it anyway. They're dead. Dead? The girl's eyes open wide. Her grip on the pillow tightens. Who is mom and dad? I thought she'd be happy, but she started crying. She's not. They're not happy tears, they're sad tears. Scared tears too. She's holding their pillow between us like she wants it to protect her. She's afraid of me. Why? You're free now. And it won't hurt you. She cries harder. It's so piercing. It's so piercing in my ears. I don't understand it. I did a good thing. I'll see you later. The crying is so loud I have to go outside. It's cold. Steam rises from the warm blood. I did a good thing, didn't I? I did. There's no doubt now. I think of their eyes when they woke up and their necks opened up. They weren't angry. They weren't angry. I didn't know they were what they were. Now I think they were sad. I'm confused. So confused. I've never been this confused. I dropped the knife. Sobs out of me even though I don't want to cry. That's all too much. The whole world has changed, crashing down on me. I can't handle it. I'll break. I hear a voice then. It's coming from inside me. It's my own voice. It's whispering. It says, this did not happen to you. It didn't happen to at all to anyone. It was all a dream. You'll forget about it in the morning. So I lay down and I sleep. By morning, I have forgotten. This all comes back to me in a single flash of understanding. I sat there for over a minute, barely breathing as the weight of the past is over me. When I finally looked around again, I realized my jaw hurts and I had been clenching it. Do you? Yes, I remember now. Anna's sister is suspicious of me. Can you prove it? You used to have short hair. I teach you about it. I said you look like a boy. Takes a few steps towards me. She collapses her hands on my lap. You're back. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could die. There. I rub my fingers through her hair. I just couldn't pity her. But what in the fucking hell? Anna started talking, but her sobs made it hard for her to speak. I knew I waited for you to come back to me. There was a cruel, you know what you did. You showed me everything and then went away. I offered her to end up my blanket so she could blow her nose out and takes a few breaths to calm herself. Thanks. You taught me everything you know, Jack. I can't ever thank you enough for that. At the first sight, I was scared and I hated you. I was really stupid, huh? But the more I thought about it, and I thought about you a lot more, the more the truth became so obvious. You showed me what the world is really like. There are sheep and there are wolves. You are a wolf and I am too, right? That's what you saw in the back. Oh. That's what you saw in the back then. Me back then, right? That's why you spared me. And that's why I love you, because we were made for each other. You love me. I do love you. I love you. I love you. You love me too? I see. This hits me with the chick before picking the scalpel from the ground. I dropped it at some point. She glances back in my lap and then wheels me over to Grace. Grace is laying there on her side. Her eyes are focused now. They're looking at me. But I can't help but feel that she's not seeing me. I'm close enough to hear the words she's hissing out. Kill her. Even after the fact that you know this man has murdered her parents, you still want her to off these people, this girl, bro. You still want him to off this girl. Kill her, please. There was a listening quality to her voice. I bend over and pull her lips back. She's missing some teeth. I turn to Anna. Well, that's how many? Just 4. No more than that. And I didn't enjoyed or anything. She really wouldn't shut up until I did that. And his eyes darted sideways. I followed him to see a pair of pliers on the ground alongside a towel and a bowl of what might be rubbing alcohol. Are you mad? I don't answer. How do I feel? You know, I didn't kill Buddy. What? You didn't? No. Then who did? I shrugged. It could have been anyone. Anna thinks it over, but eventually also shrugs. It doesn't matter, really. I guess it doesn't. Jack kills Grace? Jack doesn't kill Grace. Motherfuck, man. Hell no. What kind of fucking, what? Why am I killing Grace? No. Why am I killing Grace? No. Why am I killing Grace? Why would I kill Grace? Give me the keys, Anna. Are you sure? Yes. Why would I kill Grace? That doesn't make sense. This bitch is psychotic. Even though I killed her parents, I didn't kill the dog. Like, hell, this bitch shouldn't be the one killing me. Why? No, bro. We killing this bitch. I don't got time for this shit, bro. Bent over the keys and saw and unlocked them. It was very awkward at first, but as soon as I got hanging, but Grace is free. She's laying down on the ground. I think she's asleep. I think one of her wrists where the cuffs dug into her skin, breathing it sharply, but she doesn't wake up. Her lips are cracked. She's very pale. Why did you do that? Why do you think? I asked you first. I placed the blanket over Grace's head so it isn't touching the hard concrete. It's a part of your plan? What plan? I waved myself over to Anna. My arms are already tired. I'm weak. Jack, the scalpel is still in my lap. My plan, huh? My master plan? Oh yeah, we killing this bitch. Yes. What? You could not. I guess this is a part of it. Yeah, I'm killing this bitch. Though my arms are heavy, I make my. Oh. Huh? This is a good swing too. Kind of blurred out cut is this? Anna doesn't. This is a really PG game, but what the fuck? Anna doesn't have time to bring her hands to her throat. Alright, the girl applies pressure, falls to the floor. Okay. She stares at me for a moment, mouthing the words I can't understand. Less than a minute, she stops. She's gone. Phew. I place the scalpel in her hand and folds her fingers around it. Fingers crossed. Behind me, I hear Grace stirring from her sleep. I get to her so fast I nearly run her over. Grace, are you awake? Can you hear me? Her eyes flutter open. She sees me, smiles. So you're saying she did it to herself? Why? I don't know why. Maybe she saw no way out. I say the things that I think of, and I'm too tired for anything else. Yeah, you had her cornered, huh? The inspector taps the wheelchairs with his foot. He sees me as harmless, or I hope he does. I hope he'll let me go soon. He doesn't. Come on, Friday. That can't be it. Give me the whole story. I repeat what I said. Edda killed herself. I don't know why. She must have lost her mind. The inspector doesn't look happy. He's been questioning me for hours. Now he's about to start over again, asking me everything once more. I can't tell he's going to do it. He's done it so many times. But I knock on the door, interrupts, and someone's calling him out. Don't go running now. He laughs as I walked off. A minute later, they came crashing the sound of someone throwing a chair. Within an hour, they let me leave. I'm visiting Grace in the hospital. She's being treated for fatigue and dehydration. Hey, you'll be out soon, right? Why? What do you want to do when we get out of here? What's the first thing? She makes me a happy sound. Oh, I thought of a lot, but I don't know. I'd like to do anything as long as it's with you, Jack. I squeeze her hand. I want to go on a long walk somewhere. Grace looks down at my leg. Yeah, I know. I'll be walking again in no time. You'll see. I can't wait. Going on a walk will be perfect. A long walk somewhere far away. So what happens if you kill Grace? I want to know what happens if you kill Grace. That's dumb. Why would you kill Grace? That doesn't make sense. Even when she smiles, she doesn't have much teeth. She has been self-conscious about her looks before I'm gone. I can't remember all that well, but at least one was her front tooth. Poor girl. Hey Jack, hey. I know what you did, you know. What? So everything. So what? brings her finger to the one side of her neck and then slides it across the other side. I saw that. Meaning it's clear, and thank you. I hoped for a long that you come save me, and there you were. And there you were. You were so brave, it was amazing. So we were opening okay with the fact that we just murdered this shit. I could never have done that. But what? I never could have done that. That's it? That's it. What, you were worried I'd tell someone? Jeez, you should know I wouldn't do that. It was my idea to kill her in the first place, remember? And I love you too much to tell you anyway. I told them Anna killed herself. That's why you put the knife in her hand, isn't it? Clever of you. And now she's gone, there's nothing in our way. Isn't it amazing? Yeah. Hey, Jack. I did think of something to do when we out after all. What's that, Grace? I'll hold you close. I'll never let go of you ever again. Oh. She got more innocent smile I've ever seen. I see. Well, I guess this is fine too. I smile. You like the sound of it, don't you? Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah, things are going to be incredibly well. I like the whole world is bending over backwards for us. Even though what, Jack? No, it's nothing. We have every right to be happy, don't we? We do. We deserve this. That's the most out of anyone in the world. I've been streaming this shit for the past 3 hours. We walked and talked this all together. Two people on our way to have ever after. Tell me this is fucking over, bro. This is annoying, bro. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, so that's it? What was the voice? Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, let's kill Grace. Let's kill both of them. Let's kill both of them. Let's see what happens. Ow. I'm laying on my back, my leg. What the fuck? So if you kill both of them, he kills himself, that's the end of the story. If you kill her, they go on to live happy ever after, that's the end of the story. My question is, why was there a voice option here? Or voice volume? Like, what was the voice option? I'm so confused. What? So what happens if you don't kill both? Who are you? Hello, my name is Jack. It's nice to meet you. Okay, so let's see what happens here. If you don't kill neither, let's see what happens. Okay, so let's see. Will she kill us? Because this doesn't make fucking sense. Huh? Wiping her eyes, she turns the wheelchair towards while until the face do it. I'll be happy then. Kill her. I can't. Why not? I'm not who you think I am. The man she thought I was doesn't exist. What? She's struggling. She might have said the truth, but maybe she won't. So she's gonna kill herself, right? I can't stand her watching her. So I squeeze my eyes shut. As part of me wishes Anna would direct the truth because then she won't blame me. The guilt I feel right now is already so strong it crushes me. If she starts blaming me for what happened, I don't know what I'll do. But I also see how selfish this is. I feel guilty. I am guilty. I've done a lot of terrible, I've gone all these years without ever knowing about the horrible things I've done. There's a crime in itself. I deserve every bad thing that comes my way. I should be shot. I should be hanged. Worse things too. And okay. Am I realizing like I'm holding a knife? What if there's a hand on my shoulder? I don't want to look. I look. Eh. A cold breeze waking me up. Thank God someone woke me up. I hate being stuck in the past. Finally, wait, Jack. Do you have a nice dream? Oh. Got out her teeth again. What the fuck? Anna takes my left. Grace scrambles to take my left. They pull me up together. Walk slowly back. I was really have a long time. The sun is much. Okay. There are people. Okay. When are we going to do this again? I don't know. It can we? Promise it won't take long. Yeah, I promise. It seems so else to satisfy her. Taking a breathe, my lungs filled with fresh air. Love here is so peaceful. It's nothing your house surrounds with miles. Like my buildings, like mansion. It's great, actually. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's a home. What? I guess most people they're almost obvious, but it took me a long time to figure it out. At some point, even I thought I could make it through life. And maybe I could have made it alone, but I didn't have to. Grace showed me this. Grace taught me how sweet life was when you have someone to share it with. But even after learning that, I was still cold and rude to people. I was cold and rude to people I worked with, and to the other patients in the hospital, I was like that to anyone else other than Grace. There was no way to live life. It was Anna who, in her own way, taught me I had to change. One person to share life with was not nearly enough. It was like building a house with one single thin wall. A house was only one wall. A house with only one wall. That was a metaphor I've used that thing is ago. There was only one relationship in your life that really matters, and something happens to that relationship, your whole life can crumble just like that. If I had known from this one again, I could have gotten better. Things could have gotten better, but I didn't know it, so that's that. There is a there. Wait, there is not use. Oh, fuck! There is no use in beating myself up over it. Not over that. I should be grateful instead. I don't think I ever got to thank you to enough. Thank us for what? For helping me sort out my issues of my life. That's a strange way to describe what I did. No, for real, I meant it. Thank you. What's all that all of a sudden? I just felt like saying it. We take a break so I can stretch my leg. Massage my knee. Hurts. I missed someone the other day, by the way. You know, honestly, I'm bad at meeting people new and making friends. But I damn well try. I mentioned a woman named Anne. Funny enough, right? You say Anne? Anne? Her name is what? Oh, fucking Christ, dude. I had to introduce you to her. I think you would really get along. Woman? Hey, don't be jealous now. I'm not. There's no reason for you to be jealous of anyone, Grace, or you now. You'll be the most important people in life in the world. It's true, and these girls know it's true. They meant the world to me. I care about them, and they care about me. That's truly what it matters. Jack, did you happen to be dreaming about what happened before? How did you know these things? Just a guess. It looked like you were having a nightmare. Does it still bother you? Of course it still bothers me. Everything happened was my fault after all. Again with that. Do you know your new friends want to see you? Bruh. What the fuck? This ending is really long. What? Yeah, that is true. Like I said, if you ever have broken bones, your pain in the hand starts to happen, it's because it's going to rain. You should really be so selfish, Jack. What about my leg? You know what I'm talking about, dude. This is a really long ending. Okay, so who is dating who? Like, are they just existing with each other? You know, you were just talking about something anime while you were sleeping. We were saying how someone just walking by will look totally carefree. No kidding. How long is this ending? Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh-huh. I still want to know what old girl's past was. Like, they still did not discuss what Grace's past was. So that's the end. That's the end right there. I found myself finding a life worth living for. So what was that? Let's go to the credits. Alright, well, I'm done. Thanks for being here. For whoever's here, I'm gonna grab you some food.